fisherman's arm disappears into an alligator's jaws. A skeleton-like creature steps out of the forest, and a car vanishes into the ground in seconds. These clips only get stranger. Alligator bites fisherman. It was a calm evening along the Florida coast, the kind that made for an easy night of fishing. A man stood near the shoreline in the water, nothing unusual happening. Then an alligator surged out of the water and clamped down on his hand. His arm was locked inside its jaws as he tried to pry it open. The alligator did not let go. He was rushed to the hospital moments later, his arm still marked by the bite. Zipline crocodile attack. A young girl was gliding across a zipline tour above a shallow tropical river, helmet on, harness secure. The water below looked calm and empty. Then a crocodile shot straight up out of the river, jaws open, reaching toward her mid-flight. It came close enough to nearly touch her before crashing back into the water. She survived without injury, but she has not stepped on a zipline since. Skeleton creature. A group of friends were hiking through the forest when something moved between the trees. At first, they thought it was another hiker. Then it stepped out of the bushes. Its legs and arms were too long, its frame too thin, almost skeletal beneath the skin. It began moving toward them, slow and deliberate. The group kept filming, too stunned to run, as the figure closed the distance between them. Forest creature. Deep in a remote forest, something large was spotted standing between the trees. Its body looked soaked through, covered in a dark, furry layer that clung to its frame. Its arms and legs stretched unnaturally long, and its head sat low and bushy, like a starved animal pulled and stretched beyond shape. It did not run. It did not flinch. It simply stood there, watching, until it turned and disappeared back into the trees. Creature rises from pool. At 7 a.m. in Salzburg, Austria, a construction crew noticed something that had not been there the day before. A shallow pool of water had formed overnight in the middle of the site. Then something rose out of it. A worker named Lucas began recording. The creature's body looked rubbery and rounded, its eyes bulging and fixed in opposite directions, its mouth empty of teeth as its head tilted slowly to one side. The birds went silent, the machine stopped, and for a moment, no one on site knew what to do. Ground swallow's car. In Florida, a man stepped out to start his car before work, just after 7 a.m. He opened the door, grabbed his phone, and everything looked completely normal. Then the ground beneath the car collapsed. Within seconds, the car was pulled down into the drainage system below, swallowed by the failing infrastructure. His front security camera caught the entire thing. The car, worth thousands, was gone before he could react. Human snake creature. At 3:52 p.m. along the Sabine River in eastern Texas, a fisherman reported something crawling onto the muddy shore. Rangers assumed it was an injured alligator. When they arrived, it was something else. The creature had a human torso attached to a massive serpent tie, L. It moved slowly and stared toward the water, ignoring everyone around it. A teenager began filming from the bushes, cell signals dropped, and several people nearby reported hearing whispers beneath the river. Then, without warning, the creature submerged. No splash, it simply vanished. The recovered footage showed only static, and beneath it, a single faint sentence repeating over and over. Woman hides in dumpster. In an isolated town, a woman walked toward the dumpster to throw out her trash. As soon as she lifted the lid, she heard a roar tearing through the forest behind her. A lion was already running straight for her. She dropped her trash and threw herself into the dumpster instead. Slamming the lid shut behind her, the lion reached the bin only seconds later, leaping onto it as she stayed hidden inside. PIG, like creature. Near Boston Road in Louisiana, a fisherman stopped along a muddy riverbank after noticing strange movement in the water. Something was half buried in the mud, eyes scanning, alert rather than afraid. Below the chest, its body turned thick and elongated, more hog than human. The fisherman started filming. Later, one detail stood out. The water behind it had gone completely still. He never went back to that spot again. Creature attacked by dog. It was midnight when a home security camera picked up movement near the front yard. A tall, strange figure was lingering close to the house, its nose long, its torso and limbs stretched thin with almost no visible muscle except around its stomach. Then the family's guard dog spotted it and lunged, biting straight at its face. The dog could not get a grip. There was barely anything to hold onto. The creature turned and ran, the dog chasing close behind until both disappeared out of the frame.
Farm security camera picked up something standing outside the house in the dead of night that nobody inside had heard approaching. Caught in night vision green, long dark hair hanging loose, pale-skinned, thin, moving toward the camera with an unnatural stillness that made every single person who watched this footage deeply uncomfortable. The farmers came out to investigate, 3 of them, hats on, moving together like men who had dealt with trouble before, and what followed was a struggle that took all 3 of them to contain. Whatever was wandering around that property in the dark that night, it took 3 grown men to bring it to the ground, and not one of them looked like they felt good about what they were holding down. A farm security camera picked up something standing in the middle of the yard in the dead of night that stopped everyone who reviewed the footage cold. Small, dark, standing completely upright on 2 legs in a way that no known farm animal stands, with 2 pinpoints of light where its eyes caught the camera, just watching. Not moving, not running, just standing there in the darkness, staring directly into the lens, like it had been there for a while, and had absolutely no intention of leaving. Then the camera feed began to glitch, distorting, breaking up, lines tearing across the screen in every direction. And when it stabilized again, the yard was empty. Whatever that thing was, it didn't walk away. It was simply there, and then it wasn't. A trail camera at Yellowstone National Park captured something in the frozen darkness that nobody expected to see. A porcupine, covered head to toe in razor-sharp quills that can embed themselves through skin and muscle, was attacking another animal aggressively in the dead of night when the dog appeared out of nowhere. No hesitation, no fear. It charged straight in, bit down on that porcupine, and dragged it away with quills driving into its own face and body with every single movement. The 2 rolled across the ground in a blur of fur and spines, the dog absorbing damage that would make most animals retreat instantly. It didn't retreat, not once. When it was finally over, the dog stood up, shook itself off, and walked away. Some things out there fight not because they have to, but because walking away was never an option. A doorbell camera in Los Angeles captured something walking up the front path in the dead of night that made everyone who reviewed this footage stop and rewind it immediately. Low to the ground, gray-skinned, moving on all 4s with a hunched spine and a face full of jagged teeth that caught the light in a way that made your skin crawl. It was a Chupacabra, and it wasn't alone for long. A cheetah came charging out of the darkness and hit it at full speed, sending both animals into a violent rolling blur right there on the front porch. The fight was fast, brutal, and completely unexplainable. Because neither of those animals should exist within 1,000 miles of each other, let alone on someone's doorstep in Los Angeles at midnight. The porch was empty when the camera checked again. Both of them completely gone. A night vision camera inside a farm enclosure at Yellowstone captured something that had already made its way past the fence and was moving through the animals in the dark. Low, fast, with a skull-like face and jaws that dropped open wide enough to wrap around an entire animal's neck in one move. The livestock pressed against the far wall, completely frozen, while this thing moved between them with the patience of something that had done this many times before, and had absolutely no fear of being seen. The farmer reviewed the footage the next morning after finding the enclosure in disarray. What He saw on that camera was so far outside anything he could explain that he posted it without even adding a caption. Sometimes the footage speaks for itself. A farmer walking the edge of his cornfield stopped dead when he spotted something moving between the stalks that had absolutely no business being there. Small, dark, hunched over on all fours with long, thin limbs, and a body so emaciated it looked like skin pulled tight over a skeleton. Crouching in the dirt between the rows like it had been living in those crops for a very long time. It moved with sharp, twitchy little bursts, pausing every few seconds like it was listening for something.
Lleva días viniendo, yo sabía que algo raro estaba pasando en el cultivo.
Completely aware of its surroundings in a way that felt disturbingly intelligent. Farmers across 3 different countries have reported finding their crops stripped overnight with no animal tracks left behind, no footprints, no evidence, just missing harvests and a feeling that something was watching from inside the field. Now there's footage, and it's every bit as unsettling as the stories always were. Camera 03, barnyard, 1:13 a.m. Something that had no business being on any farm was already inside the fence. Tall, impossibly thin, moving on legs that bent in entirely the wrong direction, with 2 white eyes that caught the night vision light and glowed straight back at the camera like it knew exactly where to look. It moved through the livestock with a slow, deliberate confidence, bending its elongated body down toward the animals, then straightening back up, then crouching again at a road outside a fence where it cornered something small and completely defenseless. By 1:55 a.m., the barnyard was empty and quiet again. The farmer checked the footage in the morning. 3 animals were unaccounted for, and whatever took them left no tracks, no blood, and no explanation. Just 11 minutes of the most unsettling security footage ever captured on a farm. Inside the quiet farmland, a man stood frozen near a tube well, where something unusual was unfolding in the shadows.
¿Qué es eso?
2 strange, long-tailed creatures were seen moving aggressively inside the structure. The scene didn't feel natural, more like a disruption of balance in a place meant for stillness. Dust, sudden movement, and frantic reactions from the man as he watched, unable to fully process what he was witnessing in front of him. What started as an ordinary day on the farm ended with something no one could properly explain, and even after it was gone, the silence it left behind felt heavier than before. If these moments had you gripped to your screen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more.
People are encountering disgusting creatures that just shouldn't even exist. What they found wasn't just one terrifying creature. It was a series of encounters that left everyone questioning reality. And what was captured next would leave everyone stunned. Here, a spirit drops from the tree and transforms into a horrifying wolf. Three towering griffins stand together, gripping glowing tridents, their wings spread wide under a dark sky. At the center, one larger griffin rises above the rest, crowned in gold and staring forward like a powerful king commanding his fierce and loyal army.
Wow.
A mystical unicorn stands in the jungle, shimmering feathers glowing softly. A bear-like paranormal creature appears at night, captured chillingly on camera. Under the night sky, a wolf attacks a group of sheep in a shed, but its head gets stuck in the doorway as a brave dog barks fiercely, trying to stop it. CCTV captures a mysterious skinwalker in rural Appalachia, West Virginia, approaching a chicken at night before stumbling strangely, fueling fear and curiosity about legendary shape-shifting folklore. A massive gorilla emerges carrying a deer, caught on camera from a car, before suddenly being struck by an oncoming vehicle in a shocking roadside moment.
Oh my God! No! No!
It's not a bear! Holy!
It's coming down! Go! 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 Drive! Drive! Oh my God! It's right there! Jesus! Just keep going!
A creepy monster politely lurks, silently judging your gardening skills. During a peaceful winter drive in Michigan, a couple's GoPro captures two alleged dogman creatures near the eerie Paulding Light, turning a snowy back road into daylight terror. In the dark of night, a ghost attacks sheep inside a shed, but gets stuck in the doorway as a brave dog barks fiercely, trying to protect the terrified flock. Late at night, strange voices echo from outside a small rural home.
Well, she just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof, and this time so did I, so...
breaking the silence and sending chills through the air. Confused and concerned, a man grabs his torch and camera, determined to find the source of the disturbing sounds. As he slowly steps into the darkness, the beam of his flashlight scans across the yard, trees, and the nearby shed.
You can get out there and have a look.
The whispers grow louder, almost distorted, making his heart pound faster with every step. Suddenly, his light lands on the roof of a nearby hut. There, crouched unnaturally, is a bizarre, frantic-looking creature with glowing eyes and twisted limbs.
Okay. Get on the other side.
On film.
Oh, damn. Holy shit. All right. Son of a bitch is one on the other side of the house. Oh. What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that? What the?
A strange creature was caught on camera in a quiet backyard late at night, leaving everyone stunned. At first glance, it looked like a giant bat with wide, shadowy wings, but its body had features similar to a small dinosaur. Even more bizarre, it didn't fly or walk. It moved by leaping across the grass like a frog, disappearing into the darkness within seconds.
What the fuck is that? Ah! Get away! Get away! What the fuck is it? No! No, no, no! Is it dead? I think it's fucking dead. Okay. Just Ma! Ma! Ah! The fucking thing's moving! Ah! What the fuck is that thing? It's a fucking bat! It's got the fucking virus! It's alive! Ma! Call a fucking cop! Ma! Get the fucking gun! Get away with it! Stop it! Ah! Put it down! What the fuck? What the fuck is that? It's a fucking... It's a fucking dinosaur! Ma, call a cop!
The legendary white Pegasus, known as the winged horse, was seen soaring high above the mountain, its massive wings spreading gracefully across the bright sky. A bull resembling a man stands among the group, appearing like a silent bodyguard watching everything carefully. A unicorn grazes peacefully in the jungle, shimmering feathers glowing softly. A dragon lies motionless on the floor, captured on camera, dead or just resting. Dracula is caught on camera, hanging upside down in the darkness. A fierce dragon battles a dog, unleashing blazing fire from its mouth as the brave dog dodges flames in a chaotic, heart-stopping confrontation caught on camera. Woman walks backward on highway at night. Ghost or human? A terrifying Kongoraptor is caught on camera, shocking viewers worldwide. A fearless pit bull charges and takes down a creepy creature moments after it violently attacks the shed door, stopping the threat and protecting the property. Late one evening, a chilling sight was captured on camera above the dome of an old church. What appeared to be a dark, winged figure stood crouched at the very top, its silhouette outlined against the night sky. Witnesses claimed it looked like a real demon, with long limbs and glowing eyes reflecting in the dim light. The creature remained still for several seconds, creating an eerie tension that left viewers stunned. Suddenly, it spread its massive wings and leapt into the air. Within moments, the mysterious figure flew away into the darkness, disappearing without a trace and leaving behind fear, questions, and disbelief.
Uy, ¿qué es esa onda? Ah, espérate, me tengo que acercar. ¿Qué? Uy, loco, ¿qué será eso? No entiendo. ¿Qué es eso? Se está subiendo. Suave, que no se me pierda de vista. Nunca había visto eso. ¿Qué es esto? Pero, qué raro. ¡Uy! Se fue. Miércoles. ¡Ah! Tengo que seguirla. Vamos. Tengo que seguirlo. No se me puede perder.
In the dead of night, a terrifying figure was caught on camera lurking near an abandoned structure. The creature appeared massive, with sharp, curved horns rising from its head and glowing eyes piercing through the darkness. Its shadow stretched across the ground as it stepped forward, letting out a deep, thunderous roar that echoed through the area. The chilling sound sent fear through anyone watching the footage. Moments later, the horned demon-like figure vanished into the shadows, leaving behind panic, mystery, and unanswered questions.
This strange creature was captured on video by the villager it terrorized. Several of you have tagged me in other creators' videos about it. Taking a closer look, it certainly has something of a simian appearance, ape-like, but much more monstrous and demonic even, full with a set of horns. And while I can't speak to the authenticity of it, I can at least show it to you and let you judge for yourself, as well as beg the question of what this could be if real. Once again,
A giant bat is trapped in a room, roaring loudly. While filming inside a hospital mortuary late at night, a shocking discovery is captured on camera. On a cold metal table lies what appears to be an alien body. The strange figure has pale, unusual skin and shockingly only one leg, leaving viewers disturbed and questioning what they are seeing. Deep in the forest, something massive stirs among the trees. A dinosaur, astonishingly alive, rolls through the undergrowth, crushing branches and leaves under its enormous body, leaving anyone witnessing this rare sight both terrified and utterly amazed at the prehistoric spectacle.
¿Estás viendo eso? Eso es demasiado grande. ¿Tiene alas? No puede ser. Se muevan. Eso no era un animal normal. Vámonos.
A strange creature was caught on video perched atop a pole in a quiet rural town, its eerie silhouette sending chills through residents and sparking widespread curiosity and fear. Someone discovered an unknown figure lurking in the forest, captured clearly on camera, sparking fear and mystery among locals as the strange presence remains unexplained. Be quiet. In remote northern Canada, a strange creature resembling a massive gorilla was caught on camera. Its towering figure and unusual movements left locals stunned, sparking curiosity, fear, and questions about what truly roams the wilderness. A massive gorilla was caught on camera effortlessly leaping over a tall fence, astonishing onlookers and leaving everyone in awe of its strength and agility in a stunning display of power. In a quiet neighborhood in Texas, residents were left stunned when a strange creature was captured on camera. The footage shows an unusual figure sitting calmly beside a set of stairs, its appearance unlike anything seen before. With a small, slender body, large eyes, and an oddly shaped head, it immediately sparked speculation about its origins. Some believe it could be an alien visiting our world silently and observing from the shadows, while others argue it might be an unknown animal or a hoax. The eerie calmness of the creature only adds to the mystery. Locals are both terrified and fascinated, unsure whether to approach or flee, as the footage continues to circulate online, raising countless questions about what really exists beyond our understanding.
Hello, this video is going viral on social networks of an alleged creature filmed in Texas. Well, the video is small and at first the creature seems to have a strange shape. It will run, but the way it runs, well, it didn't seem normal to me. The video is there, I'll repeat it, but I don't know, I think it's CGI, in my opinion. From the type of creature, it doesn't look normal, especially the way it runs, its eyes shine. But still I don't know. What do you think? Comment.
A strange, dinosaur-like creature was caught on video in Lake Ranco, Chile, sparking fascination and fear as locals speculate whether it's a prehistoric survivor or an unknown mysterious species. A 2011 video from Crimea, Ukraine, shows a man filming a bipedal humanoid in the forest, possibly a Bigfoot relative, wild man, or even a Neanderthal, sparking curiosity and debate.
Серега, что это? Серега, это ну, Серега. Серега, ну.
A pale, monstrous crawler with massive limbs was captured on a backyard security camera, sending chills through viewers as it moved eerily across the yard in the dead of night.
Yeah.
That is a dinosaur.
Toby, right on him. Oh, yeah.
A massive leatherback sea turtle was spotted near the Gulf Stream yesterday, astonishing onlookers. Its enormous size and unusual presence have led some to wonder if it could explain reports of mysterious aquatic cryptid sightings in the area.
Yeah.
That is a dinosaur.
Toby, right on him. Oh, yeah.
Passengers on a train traveling through the remote Colorado wilderness were stunned when a massive figure appeared beside the tracks. At first, it seemed like a bear or large animal, but closer inspection revealed a towering humanoid creature covered in dark hair, what many believe to be a Bigfoot. Witnesses described it as moving quickly yet effortlessly through the trees, disappearing into the dense forest. The sighting has sparked excitement and debate, with cryptid enthusiasts eager to analyze the footage and speculate on whether this could be definitive proof of the elusive creature's existence. Locals remain both terrified and fascinated by the mysterious visitor.
An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it. An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
And just when he thought the nightmare was over, the image of that disgusting creature stayed burned in his mind. What he saw that night still shocks everyone who watches the footage. Was it real or something beyond explanation? Let me know your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying encounters. Late at night, people begin reporting terrifying encounters with a strange, unseen bird. It doesn't sound normal. Its screech is sharp, almost human-like, echoing through the darkness. Victims say it swoops down without warning, striking from above before disappearing again. No one gets a clear look, only shadows and glowing eyes. As attacks increase, fear spreads, and many start wondering if this creature is something far more sinister than just a bird.
¿Está viendo eso? Eso no es un pájaro. Mire la cara, qué miedo. Shh. Dios. ¡Oye, arranca!
¡Ya se está subiendo! ¡Vámonos!
Near a quiet pond filled with muddy water, something unusual begins to surface. At first, it looks like a normal alligator, but as it rises, its shape seems off. Larger, darker, and eerily still. Locals claim it appears without warning, watching silently from the water's edge. Some say it vanishes just as quickly, leaving behind only ripples and fear.
¿Viste eso?
In a quiet backyard late at night, a security camera captures something unbelievable. A small, hunched creature, resembling a goblin, sneaks into the yard and grabs a chicken. Its movements are quick and unnatural, glancing around before dragging its catch away. The footage spreads fast, leaving people shocked and confused. Some believe it's a hoax, but others are convinced it's proof that strange, unknown creatures are closer than we think.
Míralo, míralo, se está robando la gallina.
¿Qué va a hacer con ella?
Hermano, se está robando la gallina, mire cómo la lleva.
¡Se la llevó! ¡Se la llevó!
Wow! Driving down a dark highway, a man notices something chilling perched on a roadside pole. At first, it looks like a shadow, but as his headlights hit it, the figure becomes clear. A tall, black humanoid with bat-like wings. It stands unnaturally still, watching him pass. The driver slows down in shock, but within seconds, the creature spreads its wings and disappears into the night sky.
Sit on that pole.
Zoom in. I can see it clearly.
Why is it still turning?
During an expedition 1,100 meters below the ocean surface, a research submersible captures footage of a strange, unknown predator. Moving silently through the darkness, the creature's shape appears unlike anything recorded before, its body shifting as it glides closer. The deep-sea cameras struggle to focus as it circles, almost aware of being watched. Then suddenly, it darts forward at incredible speed, vanishing into the abyss just as quickly as it appeared. Deep in a dense forest, a group of hunters claims they captured something they can't explain. Inside a crude cage, a strange creature thrashes and lets out loud, chilling shouts that echo through the trees. Its appearance is unlike any known animal, almost human, yet clearly not. The hunters keep their distance, unsure of what they've caught. As the creature continues screaming and shaking the cage, fear begins to replace their initial excitement.
¿Saben de qué se trata?
No, la atraparon esta mañana, pero nadie sabe qué es.
Las autoridades ya vienen a llevársela.
Mira cómo nos observa. No creo que sea solo.
During an excursion trip in Alaska, a tourist captures shocking footage of what appears to be dinosaurs moving across a distant valley. Massive shapes roam slowly, their silhouettes unmistakably prehistoric. These creatures were believed to have disappeared around 66 million years ago, making the sighting impossible. As the camera shakes, the animals suddenly react, turning toward the lens before vanishing behind trees, leaving viewers questioning whether it's real or something far more mysterious. I never knew the ocean could hide such giant, terrifying creatures until I saw this video. On board a ship, sailors capture something unbelievable. A strange, mermaid-like figure thrashing near the deck. Its appearance is unsettling, almost human, yet not. As it struggles and makes eerie sounds, everyone watching is left shocked. Out at sea, a group of fishermen hauls in their nets, expecting a routine catch. But what they pull up leaves them frozen in fear. Tangled within the ropes is a strange, mermaid-like creature, thrashing violently and letting out chilling sounds. Its eyes lock onto them with an almost human intensity. Panic spreads across the boat as the creature fights to break free. In that moment, they realize this is something they were never meant to see.
It's coming loose! The rope from the tail! I'm trying! Keep his head down! Look at it! Got it! Pull! Watch the fish! Watch it! Clean it! Hold tight!
Those who truly understand the ocean know how terrifying this is. Trapped beneath thick ice, a strange octopus-like creature remains frozen in place, its limbs twisted in unnatural positions. Its body looks almost too large, too alien for anything known. As the ice slowly cracks around it, one chilling thought emerges. What happens if it's not dead? A massive whale-like creature suddenly appears on camera, rising from the depths like a true water monster. At first, it seems like a normal whale, but its size and strange movements feel unnatural. The water churns violently around it as it surfaces, revealing a dark, looming shape beneath. Those who captured the footage can hardly believe what they're seeing as the creature lingers for a moment, then slowly disappears back into the deep.
Hell, it has a face. It's looking right at us.
That cable's gonna snap!
This is why some people claim even NASA hesitates to explore the deepest oceans. During a deep-sea mission, a strange, unknown fish was reportedly discovered, its form unlike anything documented. Moving in eerie silence, it seemed almost aware of the cameras. Moments later, it vanished into the darkness, leaving behind more questions than answers. When fish are exposed to strong electric shocks, their nervous system is instantly overwhelmed. Electricity disrupts signals between the brain and muscles, causing paralysis and cardiac arrest. Their gills also stop functioning properly, cutting off oxygen supply. In water, electricity spreads quickly, so the shock reaches the entire body at once, making the effect immediate and often fatal for most fish. Flesia, known as the world's largest parasitic plant, has bloomed again after 15 years. With no leaves or stems, it survives entirely off its host. When it opens, it releases a powerful zapach of rotting flesh to attract insects. Its life is brief, lasting only 5 to 7 days, yet unforgettable. Moments like this remind us that nature holds mysteries and beauty we still don't fully understand. Security cameras capture a chilling sight late at night. A pale, human-shaped figure wandering silently across a private property. Its movements are slow and unnatural, almost gliding rather than walking. It pauses, as if aware of being watched, then turns toward the camera. Within seconds, the figure disappears into the darkness, leaving behind fear and unanswered questions. This bat is among the largest species found in the Amazon rainforest, and it's now facing extinction. To help save its kind, conservationists have placed it in a controlled breeding facility. Inside these protected chambers, experts carefully monitor and care for the bats, hoping to increase their population and ensure their survival for future generations. What did they want to do to him? Deep in the wild, 2 massive white gorillas stand beside a huge, strange bird. Their presence feels tense, almost coordinated. The man freezes, unsure if he's being watched or hunted. In that moment, the silence becomes terrifying, leaving his fate uncertain and unexplained. Fiction. This lifelike video depicts the legendary Lion Man, a mythical human-animal hybrid with a cave lion's head and human body. Discovered in Germany and carved around 40,000 years ago from a mammoth tusk, it reveals early human imagination. This artifact shows our ancestors could envision beings beyond reality, sparking stories we still relate to today.
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
In Greek mythology, King Minos angered the sea god Poseidon. As punishment, Poseidon made Minos' wife, Pasiphae, fall in love with a sacred bull. From this unnatural union came the Minotaur, a terrifying being later confined within the labyrinth. Deep in the misty mountains of China, 2 small dragon-like creatures, no bigger than dogs, were reportedly discovered, sparking whispers that legends may hold truth. With scaled bodies, sharp eyes, and a quiet, watchful presence, they appear both fierce and loyal. Said to guard ancient secrets hidden in the mountains, these miniature dragons move silently, leaving behind mystery, wonder, and questions no one can fully answer. Deep in the ocean's darkness, a terrifying sea monster is captured and held inside a reinforced cage. Its massive body thrashes violently, eyes glowing in the dim light. The crew watches in fear as it struggles to break free. No one knows what it truly is, or if the cage can hold it. A massive dragon-like creature has washed ashore, and shockingly, it's still breathing. Crowds gather as emergency crews and reporters rush in, trying to make sense of the impossible. Its huge body lies across the sand, barely moving, yet clearly alive. Bystanders film in disbelief, unsure if they're witnessing a myth come true or a terrifying deep-sea discovery. As tension rises, one question spreads: what exactly has just emerged from the ocean?
Keep that line clear. Give us room down by the tail.
Copy that. Moving the tripod.
Watch for the wing. It's shifting a little.
Caught on camera, the Unexplained, also called Iwi, are small humanoid beings from Cherokee folklore, meaning little people. Standing just a few feet tall with long hair, they are usually kind but possess powerful magic. However, those who act with disrespect or disturb their forest homes may face harsh and mysterious consequences from these hidden spirits. Pamola is a powerful bird spirit in the traditions of the Abenaki and Penobscot peoples. Known as the protector and keeper of Mount Katahdin, Pamola is said to control cold weather, storms, and harsh winds, guarding the sacred mountain from those who approach without respect. Griffin-like creatures are spotted deep in the forest, their massive wings unfolding as they watch silently, leaving witnesses stunned, questioning whether ancient myths might actually be real. A white Pegasus is caught on camera struggling to take flight as its wings spread wide, leaving witnesses stunned and wondering if mythical creatures truly exist among us. The Malame Amarello is a mystical being tied to forests, magic, and ancient traditions. Shamans, seen as bridges between worlds, may summon it through sacred rituals for guidance or healing. Representing nature's mystery and power, this entity symbolizes the deep connection between the physical world and the spiritual realm. Real footage captures a massive giant dragon deep in the forest, its enormous body moving through trees, leaving viewers stunned and questioning whether such mythical beasts truly exist. A lucky diver encounters a breathtaking sea dragon gliding gracefully through the ocean, its shimmering body moving like a living dream. The moment feels almost unreal, as if fantasy has come to life beneath the waves. Seeing such beauty up close makes you wonder, what if dragons truly existed in our world? Recording deep in the forest, moving silently between the trees. Its shape is unclear, almost human, yet not. The person filming stays frozen, capturing a moment that feels both mysterious and unsettling. Late-night security footage near Bozeman allegedly shows a skinwalker entering a rural backyard. Shockingly, it panics and quickly retreats into the darkness. The strange encounter has left viewers unsettled, questioning what was really captured on camera that night.
Oh my God, stay quiet, stay quiet.
A massive unicorn-like creature is spotted walking through a dense forest, its powerful body moving silently between the trees. Its long horn glimmers faintly in the light, adding to its mysterious presence. Witnesses watch in awe, unsure if they're seeing reality or something out of legend, as it slowly disappears into the shadows. A fisherman aboard a ship captures mysterious footage of an unknown creature emerging from the dark ocean. Its form is unclear, shifting in the dim light as it moves along the side of the vessel. The crew watches in stunned silence, unsure what they're witnessing before it suddenly disappears beneath the waves again. Filmed from a hidden spot behind sparse brush, this eerie found footage shows a humanoid Kappa resting calmly in shallow river water. With long, dark hair, a shell on its back, and green reptilian skin, it appears almost meditative. After staring across the water, it suddenly turns, locks eyes with the camera, then smoothly dives beneath the surface, vanishing without a trace, leaving only ripples behind. Something impossible was just spotted deep in the Amazon rainforest, a giant bull-like creature moving beneath the dense canopy. A low-flying helicopter captures the moment as trees bend and birds scatter in panic. The ground seems to shake with each step. From above, enormous horns rise through the mist, towering like trees. The crew watches in disbelief, questioning whether this is a lost prehistoric beast or something never meant to be found. Grainy 1988 footage from the Catskill Mountains allegedly shows a small Bigfoot family emerging at dusk. 3 dark, human-like figures move across a clearing, one tall, one smaller, one lingering behind. As the camera shakes, one briefly turns toward the lens before they all vanish into the trees, leaving behind an unsettling mystery.
Nice throw. Hold on. Wait, rewind that.
A video shows an unidentified creature emerging from sewers being fed, its appearance shockingly dinosaur-like, leaving viewers disturbed and questioning what kind of unknown life could be hiding beneath the city. Unbelievable creature is caught on camera, its appearance eerily alien-like with strange features and unnatural movements. Witnesses are left shocked, unsure if it's a hoax or something truly unknown beyond our understanding.
Miren abajo.
¡Hay muchos!
Están sacando algo del agua.
Brilla, parece oro.
Están guardando todo.
A dragon is caught on camera in a shocking moment, clashing with a group of dogs. As they surround it, the creature suddenly unleashes fire from its mouth, forcing them back. The scene unfolds in chaos, leaving witnesses stunned and questioning whether such a powerful mythical beast could truly exist. It's not possible to identify a real creature from that description alone. Many mysterious videos from Colombia turn out to be misidentified animals, camera distortion, or in broad daylight, a man captures footage of a strange creature wandering into his backyard. Its appearance is unusual, with movements that don't seem natural. It pauses briefly as if aware of being watched, before slowly retreating out of view. The sight leaves him shocked, questioning what he just witnessed. These terrifying mythical creatures may seem impossible, yet stories and sightings remind us that the unknown still lurks in our world. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, sometimes reality is stranger and scarier than legend itself. Are we witnessing a relic of myth or simply nature playing its oldest tricks on our imagination? In 2021, Beaufort West stunned the world with reports of a real werewolf sighting. Locals claim a terrifying wolf-like creature with humanoid features prowls the streets and outskirts at night. Eyewitnesses described glowing eyes, massive size, and unnerving speed, leaving entire communities in fear. Videos and photos quickly circulated online, sparking debates over whether it was a cryptid, a genetic mutation, or an elaborate hoax. Scientists remain skeptical, but believers insist the footage proves legends of werewolves aren't just myths. This shocking reality challenges our understanding of nature and reminds us that some mysteries may still roam among us. In a remote North Indian village, CCTV captured a terrifying event at 3 a.m. A shadowy figure with long, matted hair, matching folklore descriptions of an Ulta Paon Wali Chudail, dropped from a peepal tree. Animals froze in fear as villagers screamed. Locals warn against sleeping under these trees at night. This footage, viral online, shows pure mortal fear, suggesting the legend of the village witch may be horrifyingly real.
Easy, buddy. Easy. What the hell's that? Oh, God.
In Romania, shocking footage captured a bizarre and destructive event as cars were pounded by an unexpected stone rain, leaving drivers and onlookers in disbelief. What appeared to be normal weather quickly turned dangerous, as rocks of varying sizes fell from the sky with alarming force. Vehicles were severely damaged, windows shattered, and paint chipped, highlighting the sudden intensity of the storm. Locals were caught completely off guard, with no warning of the unusual phenomenon. The footage, which went viral online, offers a rare glimpse into the unpredictable and sometimes terrifying power of nature. It's one of those extraordinary moments that cameras recorded, yet it feels like something no one was meant to witness. This event reminds us that, despite modern forecasting and technology, nature can still surprise and overwhelm us in the most unexpected ways, leaving lasting impressions on those who experience it. A doorbell camera recently captured a bizarre and unsettling creature lurking near a residential home, leaving viewers stunned. Its movements were strange and unnatural, while its appearance was mysterious, sparking immediate curiosity and fear. The footage quickly went viral online, attracting attention from thousands eager to analyze the unusual sighting. People debated endlessly over its identity, some claiming it might be a cryptid, others insisting it was an elaborate hoax, and a few wondering if it represented something entirely unexplained. Regardless of the explanation, the eerie encounter captured on camera has fascinated audiences worldwide, leaving a lasting impression of suspense and intrigue. In a remote, haunted forest, two mysterious girls dressed in flowing white garments were spotted wandering alone, sending chills down the spines of nearby hikers. Their pale, ethereal appearance seemed almost otherworldly, and they moved silently, vanishing whenever anyone tried to approach. Locals whisper that these figures are spirits trapped in the forest, cursed to roam forever, or perhaps lost souls from another time. Footage and photos circulated online, captivating viewers with their eerie presence. Skeptics suggest tricks of light or coincidence, but witnesses insist the girls were real. The haunting forest now carries a legend that won't be forgotten. New footage captures the dramatic moment Starship exploded during its 7th flight test, sending debris and flames into the sky. The massive rocket, designed for deep space missions, failed seconds after liftoff, shocking engineers and spectators alike. Videos went viral as viewers watched the catastrophic failure in real time. While SpaceX investigates the cause, the footage highlights both the risks and ambitions of cutting-edge space exploration. Despite the explosion, the program continues pushing the boundaries of aerospace technology. Shocking footage from a street in Mexico shows a flock of birds suddenly plummeting from the sky, crashing into the ground in a chaotic scene. Witnesses were stunned as dozens of birds fell without warning, some injured and others stunned. Experts suggest sudden disorientation, extreme weather, or environmental factors may have caused this unusual event, though the exact reason remains unclear. The viral video has sparked concern and curiosity worldwide, highlighting how unpredictable nature can be. Locals rush to help the fallen birds, capturing a moment that feels both eerie and heartbreaking. Incredible footage captures a tree releasing steam that eerily forms a human-like figure, instantly drawing comparisons to Jigokuraku. The mysterious shape rises and swirls, almost as if nature itself were reenacting the story's dark legends. Witnesses describe the moment as surreal, blending awe and unease. Could this strange phenomenon be a natural quirk, or is it a real-life echo of the tales that inspired the series? The footage has fascinated viewers worldwide, sparking debates between skeptics and believers. Whatever the explanation, the sight leaves an unforgettable impression, blurring the line between reality and the eerie, fantastical imagery that fans of the story have long imagined. A video highlights moments where ordinary explanations fall short, inviting viewers to observe and consider the jumping to conclusions.
What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that?
In Slovakia, a strange creature was reportedly spotted in the trees, captured on camera, sparking excitement and fear online. Witnesses describe a large, hairy figure moving with uncanny agility, resembling the legendary Yeti. The footage shows the creature partially hidden among dense branches, its size and posture unlike any known animal in the region. Quickly went viral, with viewers debating whether it's a rare, undiscovered species, a cryptid, or an elaborate hoax. Locals remain both fascinated and cautious, as the mysterious sighting revives ancient folklore, leaving many to wonder if the elusive Yeti truly exists in Slovakia's forests. A captivating video has surfaced showing an octopus demonstrating its extraordinary intelligence and physical flexibility. In the footage, the octopus effortlessly slides into an impossibly narrow hole, its soft, malleable body allowing it to vanish almost instantly from sight. Every movement is precise, showcasing the creature's remarkable adaptability and problem-solving skills in real time. Observers are left in awe as the octopus navigates tight spaces with ease, a testament to its evolutionary ingenuity. This behavior highlights not only the animal's physical capabilities, but also its cognitive sophistication, revealing why octopuses are considered some of the ocean's most clever and enigmatic creatures. The video has sparked widespread fascination online, as viewers marvel at the octopus's ability to manipulate its environment and escape potential threats. Such encounters offer a rare glimpse into the extraordinary life of one of nature's most mysterious animals. A police officer captured startling footage of a birdman that resembled a giant eagle, leaving witnesses in shock. The humanoid figure appeared to have wings and moved with unnerving, unnatural precision, unlike any known animal.
Eso no es un águila normal. Lo han cogido. Con cuidado, con cuidado.
Se está moviendo. Videos of the sighting quickly went viral, igniting debates online about its authenticity. Skeptics argue it may be an optical illusion, a clever costume, or a trick of perspective, while believers insist it could represent an undiscovered or cryptid species. The eerie movements and imposing presence of the creature fascinated and terrified viewers alike, blurring the line between reality and myth. The footage has sparked curiosity worldwide, raising questions about what might still lurk in remote areas and reminding us how little we truly understand about the mysteries of the natural and possibly supernatural world. Security footage from a building's basement recently captured a man behaving in a highly unusual and unsettling manner, leaving both residents and online viewers disturbed.
Держи крепче, скользкий! Смотри, оно живое!
Прямиком из подвала, я тебе говорю.
Господи, помилуй! Матерь Божья!
Тяни, не пускай руку.
Брата, держите, сейчас сорвется.
Ё-моё, вы видите, оно еще дышит.
Машину его, быстро!
The man's movements were strange and unpredictable, while his appearance seemed out of place, intensifying the eerie atmosphere. The video quickly went viral, prompting widespread speculation about whether this was a harmless prank, a trespasser, or something far more mysterious. Authorities investigated the scene but found no immediate explanation for the man's bizarre actions. Viewers continue to analyze the footage, noting his odd gestures, the way he navigates the space, and the unsettling energy he seems to emit. The clip has sparked countless discussions online, with theories ranging from psychological issues to paranormal activity. Despite efforts to clarify the situation, the man's behavior remains unexplained, leaving a lingering sense of unease and fascination for anyone who witnesses it. During a routine excavation, workers uncovered a strange object that immediately sparked debate. Some believe it could be a genuine fossil, while others argue it might simply be ancient sewage. Experts are now carefully analyzing the find to determine its true origin. The discovery quickly drew attention online, captivating viewers worldwide. People are fascinated and unsettled, questioning what hidden secrets the Earth might conceal. Whether a remarkable fossil or an unusual remnant of the past, the object reminds us that even ordinary digging can reveal extraordinary mysteries waiting just beneath the surface. Walking through Menashe Kadishman's haunting installation, Shaleket, Fallen Leaves at the Jewish Museum in Berlin, visitors are confronted with a visceral reminder of unimaginable loss. Thousands of cold metal faces lie scattered across the floor, each representing lives taken during the Holocaust. As you tread carefully, the phases clink and shift underfoot, forcing a physical and emotional connection to 6 million deaths. Designed within Daniel Libeskind's memory void, the space amplifies the sense of emptiness and grief. The installation isn't just to observe, it's to feel, to confront history in a deeply personal, unsettling way that lingers long after leaving.
It's flying.
The rancher had stepped outside after hearing his goats bleating in a strange, synchronized rhythm. The evening sky was pale blue, fading to gold, and corrugated metal roofs reflected dull red streaks of sunlight. No wind stirred the grass, no dogs barked. The air felt suspended, like the moment before a dust storm that never comes. On the barn roof, something crouched along the ridge. At first, he thought it was a coyote, but its posture was wrong. Long, thin limbs, hooked fingers gripping metal, pale, stretched skin over a narrow ribcage. 2 sharp ears framed hollow cheeks with teeth too uniform to be natural. It moved silently, climbing headfirst down the roof with impossible precision, landing inside the pen. The goats froze, all turning toward it. Arms dangling between knees, a tail-like cord trailing, it stared directly at the camera. A heat-like distortion rippled around it. Barn lights and the electric fence clicked off. Then, in a blink, it vanished. Reviewing the footage, exactly 13 seconds were missing. The rancher now avoids livestock entirely. When neighbors ask, he says only, "It wasn't the goats, it was checking us." In a stunning and bizarre encounter, a man on a fishing boat reportedly captured a male mermaid in the open ocean. Witnesses describe the creature with a humanoid upper body, glistening scales, and a long, powerful tail.
That's not a seal.
Steady, keep it steady.
Struggling in the net. The man's footage went viral, showing the mermaid's eerie, otherworldly features and human-like expressions. Scientists and skeptics question its authenticity, suggesting hoaxes or misidentified marine animals, yet the video continues to fascinate viewers worldwide. Whether a rare discovery or an elaborate stunt, the sighting reignites centuries-old legends of mermaids lurking beneath the waves. Fishermen were stunned after accidentally catching a massive giant oceanic manta ray, the largest ray species in the world. Spanning several meters, this gentle giant gracefully moves through tropical and subtropical waters, captivating anyone who sees it. While awe-inspiring, these rays face increasing threats from bycatch and habitat loss, making such encounters rare and concerning. The viral footage shows its immense size and majestic presence, highlighting both the wonder of ocean life and the fragility of marine ecosystems. Conservationists urge protection, reminding us that these incredible creatures are vital to the ocean's balance and deserve our respect. In the U.S., a remarkable sight captured global attention. A long line of ants stretching for tens of meters, moving in perfect unison.
Okay, so these ants are insane. There's like big protector ants
that are looking after the little ones.
The footage went viral, fascinating viewers with the ants' precise coordination. Scientists explain that this occurs when ants discover a rich food source or a new nesting site. Each ant follows a chemical pheromone trail left by those before it, reinforcing the path and creating a highly organized route. What seems chaotic at first is actually a stunning display of collective intelligence. Thousands of individual ants make tiny decisions that, together, form a single, coordinated system. The line can appear almost endless, with ants moving in both directions, some carrying food back to the colony, others heading toward the resource. This phenomenon highlights the extraordinary capabilities of social insects and offers a striking reminder of how complex, intelligent systems can emerge from simple individual actions. Hidden cameras have captured moments that were never meant to be seen, strange, eerie, and often inexplicable. From mysterious creatures to bizarre human behavior, these clips reveal a side of reality most never witness. Prepare to question what's real as the footage unfolds, leaving you both shocked and fascinated. The footage has gone viral, leaving viewers both terrified and fascinated. That's insane. A giant fish attacks a diver in the deep sea. The massive creature emerges from the darkness, its powerful jaws snapping dangerously close. The diver struggles to escape as the water churns violently around them. Cameras capture the terrifying encounter, leaving viewers in shock. Could this be a rare predator, a deep-sea giant, or something even more mysterious lurking below? At first, it looks like a crocodile, but something about it is completely different. Its massive body, jagged movements, and strange proportions don't match any known reptile. Witnesses are frozen in disbelief as it glides through the water with unnatural speed and power. Footage of the creature has gone viral, sparking debates online. Could this be an undiscovered species or something far stranger than we can imagine?
¿Estás viendo? Ahí entre las piedras.
Sí, eso no es un animal normal.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Mira cómo nos está mirando.
Adiós.
Agáchate, agáchate.
Grainy footage through reinforced glass reveals a massive creature trapped inside a concrete cell. Its long limbs bend in impossible ways, and wet, glistening skin catches the flickering lights. The air feels tense as it suddenly notices the camera, opening its mouth impossibly wide. Before anyone can react, the recording abruptly cuts, leaving viewers terrified and questioning what could possibly exist behind those walls. Does anyone know what this is? People captured a strange, mysterious creature on camera, watching it move in ways that defy explanation. Its form was unlike anything familiar, and just as quickly as it appeared, it suddenly took flight, disappearing into the sky. Witnesses are left stunned, questioning whether they saw a real animal, a mythical being, or something from another world. What is this? Does anyone know? A shocking discovery left everyone disgusted and horrified. A worm emerging from a puppy's butt. The small wriggling parasite seems almost unreal as onlookers watch in disbelief. Questions flood in about how it got there, whether the puppy is in danger, and what kind of worm could survive unnoticed. The bizarre footage has gone viral, leaving viewers both shocked and fascinated. A witch was allegedly captured in an ancient house, but what appeared wasn't human. It looked like a devil. Shadows twisted unnaturally as the creature moved, its eyes glowing in the darkness. Witnesses were frozen in fear, unable to look away. The eerie footage has sparked debates online, leaving people questioning whether it's real, supernatural, or just an elaborate hoax. Shocking ocean discovery. A mermaid was just spotted near a crowd, leaving everyone in awe and disbelief. The mysterious figure glides gracefully through the water, unlike anything seen before. Cameras capture fleeting glimpses as people react in shock. Is this a rare sea creature, a hoax, or proof of legends coming to life? The footage has gone viral worldwide.
Run!
OMG, what is that? A completely unknown species of fish has appeared, baffling scientists and onlookers alike. Its strange shape and unusual movements don't match anything documented. Cameras capture fleeting glimpses as people react in shock. Could this be a discovery or something far stranger lurking in the depths? What came out of that well? Witnesses were horrified as a dangerous mermaid emerged from the depths, its eyes glowing and movements unnatural. The creature's presence sent people scrambling for safety, and cameras captured the terrifying moment. Could this be a mythical being finally revealed, or something even stranger lurking beneath the surface of our world? What was that in the water? Witnesses were left speechless as something mysterious and otherworldly surfaced, moving unlike any known animal. The strange creature vanished almost as quickly as it appeared, leaving only questions behind. Do you believe in supernatural creatures, or is this just another unexplained phenomenon that science can't yet explain? What is that thing doing? A massive bat-like creature with human-like features emerges, flapping its enormous wings. Witnesses are frozen in shock, unable to comprehend what they're seeing. Its movements are eerily intelligent, almost deliberate, leaving everyone questioning reality. Could this be a cryptid, a mutant, or something far beyond human understanding?
That's not a bird. What is that, like a ritual, or? Moves like it knows what it's doing. It's looking up here. Yeah, it's staring right at us. Let's go. We're lost.
The mountain shakes as a giant buffalo thunders across its slopes, leaving dust and debris in its wake. Its massive size and powerful movements make the earth tremble beneath it. Witnesses are stunned, struggling to comprehend the enormous creature. Is this a legendary beast, a prehistoric survivor, or something entirely unknown roaming the wilderness? OMG, what the hell is that? An alien has reportedly been captured inside a glass chamber, leaving witnesses and scientists alike in shock. Its strange body, glowing eyes, and unnatural movements make it look completely otherworldly. Cameras record every detail as the creature shifts and reacts to its surroundings. People worldwide are debating, could this be proof of extraterrestrial life or an elaborate hoax? What did the seahorse do to him? Incredible footage captures a playful moment between a mermaid and a giant seahorse in the water. The two creatures move gracefully, interacting as if performing an underwater dance. Cameras caught every twist and turn, leaving viewers amazed and questioning reality. Could this be a glimpse of mythical sea life or an extraordinary encounter with unknown ocean creatures?
¡Algo salió! ¡Está jalando algo! ¡Mirá! ¡No lo suelta! ¡Fíjate la cola! ¡Dios! ¡Se lo va a llevar! ¡Mirá la fuerza!
This recording was submitted by a sailor after an unusual incident at sea. While working alone, the sailor noticed something strange moving in the water and instinctively began filming. The footage captures fleeting glimpses of an unknown creature, leaving viewers stunned and questioning what it could be. Was it a rare marine animal, a mythical sea being, or something entirely unexplained lurking beneath the waves?
Oh my god! What the?
Something huge went down in the desert, and it's not moving. Cameras captured a massive dinosaur-like creature lying still, as if lifeless, leaving witnesses in shock. Its enormous size and strange posture make it look almost unreal. People are debating whether it's a prehistoric survivor, a mysterious new species, or even an elaborate hoax. The footage has gone viral, sparking fear, awe, and endless speculation.
Holy, it's huge. It's not moving. Look at that eye. I don't think it's dead.
OMG, this can't be real. A man, or something like one, is walking along a perfectly straight mountain ridge. Its movements are unnervingly steady, almost unnatural, leaving witnesses frozen in disbelief. Cameras capture every step as it disappears into the distance. Is this a human, a mysterious creature, or something beyond explanation? The footage has sparked worldwide fascination and debate.
Goat? No way. What the hell? It sees me. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus.
New footage has emerged showing Bigfoot walking through a dense jungle, and shockingly, it's carrying a baby on its shoulder. The massive creature moves with surprising grace, carefully navigating the undergrowth while keeping the infant close. Witnesses who captured the footage are stunned, questioning what they just saw. Could this finally be proof of Bigfoot's existence, or is it an elaborate hoax? The viral video has left the world in awe. What is that thing? Witnesses captured a shocking scene near a dark cave entrance. A giant man-like figure appears to be tied with a thick rope, slowly being pulled out from the cave by a group of men standing at the other end. The enormous figure moves slightly, making the moment even more unsettling. People watching the footage are stunned, questioning whether it's a hidden creature, an elaborate stunt, or something far stranger lurking in the mountains.
¡Enorme!
What was that Yeti pushing from the height of the mountain cave? Witnesses captured a massive, shadowy figure emerging near a rocky cliff, shoving something huge down the slope. The object crashes through snow and stones while the mysterious creature quickly disappears back into the cave. The chilling footage has left viewers stunned, wondering if it truly shows the legendary Yeti.
Eso no es una roca. No parece natural. Está escondiendo eso.
Was he tied up? Witnesses were stunned after spotting a massive eagle struggling with something wrapped around its body, almost as if it had been tied up. The enormous bird flapped its wings violently, trying to break free while people watched in disbelief. Its size looked far bigger than any normal eagle, making the scene even more mysterious. The strange footage quickly spread online, leaving viewers debating whether it was a rare giant bird, a trick of perspective, or something far more unusual. This can't be real. A group of men appears to be standing together like a herd of buffalo, moving slowly and sticking close to one another as if they share the same instinct. The way they gather and shift as a unit almost feels animal-like, making the scene look strangely unreal. For a moment, it's hard to tell whether you're watching people or witnessing something straight out of the wild. What creature is this? It looks almost reptilian, standing near the bank of the water as if ready for a fight. Its movement seems strange and aggressive, giving it a wild, almost prehistoric appearance. The way it twists and clashes near the edge of the water makes the moment feel intense and mysterious, leaving viewers wondering if it's just an unusual animal encounter or something far more bizarre. OMG, this can't be real. 3 creatures that look like dinosaurs appear to be roaming through the jungle, and the moment was somehow caught on camera. Their large bodies move slowly between the trees, creating a scene that feels straight out of a prehistoric world. The footage looks shocking and almost unbelievable, leaving viewers wondering if it's real wildlife, clever editing, or something truly mysterious captured in the wild.
¡Miren abajo! ¡Se están moviendo! ¡Eso es imposible! ¡Es imposible! ¿Eso estaba vivo?
Why are aliens stealing eggs? The strange footage shows mysterious figures moving quietly in the dark, collecting eggs as if they were on a secret mission. Their actions look careful and purposeful, which makes the scene even more puzzling. Are they studying life on Earth, searching for food, or gathering samples for some unknown experiment? No one really knows. The moment feels eerie and unbelievable, leaving viewers wondering whether it's real evidence, clever editing, or just a bizarre mystery caught on camera.
¿Hay algo ahí?
Las gallinas están alteradas.
Salió algo.
¿Qué está cargando? ¿Se llevaron los huevos?
No eran animales.
What is that moving deep in the forest? The camera suddenly catches a massive creature walking between the trees, and it looks exactly like a dinosaur. Its huge body, long tail, and slow, heavy steps make the scene feel straight out of a prehistoric world. Whoever recorded the footage sounds shocked, barely believing what they are seeing. Could this really be some unknown giant animal hiding in the forest, or is it just an incredibly realistic illusion? Either way, the mysterious sight has left viewers stunned and full of questions.
¿Están viendo eso? Eso es demasiado grande. ¿Tiene alas? No puede ser. Se muevan. Eso no era un animal normal. Vámonos.
At the Black Ridge Containment Facility in Nevada, this is known only as Specimen 9X. It doesn't blink, it barely moves, and the silence around it feels unnatural. Wet fur clings to its body as if it were recently pulled from deep water. A single sheet of glass separates you from the creature, but it feels far too thin. There are no warning signs, no labels, just cold concrete walls and bright overhead lights. Then you realize something unsettling. It already knows you're there. It isn't trapped, it's waiting. Quiet. Still. Watching. OMG, this can't be real. A unicorn suddenly appears on a quiet road, standing there like something out of a fantasy story. Its bright mane moves in the wind as it looks around calmly. For a moment, the person filming can't believe what they're seeing. Then, in an unbelievable twist, the unicorn spreads its glowing wings and lifts off the ground, flying into the sky. Within seconds, it disappears, leaving behind pure shock and a mystery no one can explain. You're still here, sleeping beast, hidden in the dark depths of the ocean. Far below the surface, where sunlight never reaches, a massive shape rests quietly on the seafloor. Its body barely moves, but the water around it feels alive with its presence. For years, it has remained there, silent and forgotten, like an ancient guardian of the deep. No one knows when it will wake, but the ocean seems to be holding its breath. This is why some people say the ocean is more mysterious than space. Deep underwater, a strange creature drifts slowly through the dark water. It looks like a flower opening and closing, but it's actually a fish. Its skin carries bold black and white stripes, almost like a zebra pattern glowing in the deep sea. The creature moves in a calm, hypnotic way, making the scene feel unreal. Moments like this remind us how many secrets the ocean still hides. Has anyone else ever seen or spotted a giant creature like this? Deep in the forest, a massive figure that looks like Bigfoot appears between the trees for just a few seconds. Its tall shape and long stride make the moment feel both shocking and mysterious. The person filming can barely react before it disappears back into the woods, leaving behind only questions and the possibility that something unknown might still be out there. An extremely rare and shocking sighting was caught on camera deep in the jungle. The footage appears to show a bear with two heads moving slowly through the thick trees. Both heads seem to look around as the creature walks, creating a strange and almost unbelievable scene. The person recording can hardly believe their eyes as the massive animal disappears into the forest. Is it a real genetic mutation, a clever illusion, or something even more mysterious? The video has left viewers completely stunned.
I don't know, just stay still. It's looking right at us. This is insane. What even is that?
A viral video from Catemaco, Veracruz, shows locals claiming they captured a supposed witch who could transform into an animal. Witnesses say she exposed herself by talking while flying, while pretending to be a bird. There's no official confirmation. Catemaco's mystical reputation often fuels stories like this, real or just a show. An incredible animal has reportedly emerged from the forests of the Congo, and with this sighting, there are now 5 videos connected to the mystery. The strange creature's appearance has left viewers shocked and curious. Is it a rare, unknown animal, a clever hoax, or something unexplained hiding deep in the jungle? CCTV captured a tense moment on a quiet farm late at night. In the darkness, a brave guard dog suddenly confronts a strange, skinny creature that wandered too close. Instead of running away, the dog stands its ground and fights to protect the farm. The intense scene shows just how loyal and fearless some protectors can be when danger appears out of nowhere. Residents in a rural area reported a strange daylight sighting near a river. Witnesses claimed several slender humanoid figures were standing on the riverbank, moving strangely among the stones. Fishermen tried to approach, but the beings quickly vanished into nearby vegetation. The mysterious encounter has sparked intense debate across social media.
Están peleando.
This bat is one of the largest species found in the Amazon rainforest. Because its population is close to extinction, it has been placed in a controlled facility where experts are working to breed and protect the species, hoping to rescue and restore its population. They actually caught one. My friend sent this from the Nevada.
Captivated by the mysterious dance of life under the green trees. In that quick moment, the forest shared its secrets, inviting anyone curious enough to look in and see the peaceful dance of life. The memory of this meeting stayed like a quiet story, passed along from leaf to leaf, making sure the special dance between mom and baby sloth stayed alive in the wild. Lions eating hippo carcass. In the daytime, in the bushes, something spooky happened. A video showed a dead hippo covered in red. 2 hungry lions were sitting nearby, eating its face. People didn't know why the hippo died. Did the lions do it, or was something else there? The air had scary stories from the wild. What made this terrible scene happen? Were the lions to blame, or was there a hidden mysterious thing making it all go wrong? The hippo, once innocent, lay in the harsh light of day, its secrets hidden in the quiet of nature. The hungry lions, maybe partners in crime or just unknowing players, ate the clues. Questions lingered, echoing through the wild's guessing game. While the video played, the world outside didn't know the scary show in the bushes. The secret stuck to the scene like a ghost, a truth slipping away from those trying to get it. What dark story played in the hidden bush theater? The mystery stayed, covered in the whispers of the wind and the lions' spooky looks, keepers of a secret only nature could understand.
Yeah.
Cryptic midnight CCTV horror. Late at night, when it was really dark, cameras that watched everything silently saw something strange. A camera, like a watchman in the shadows, showed a scary story. A thing, not completely a person and not really like a dog, appeared when it was not very bright. How it moved was weird. Like a mix of a person and a dog that didn't follow normal rules. This strange thing walked through all the cameras one by one at the same time. Shadows danced around it, making it look even stranger. The cameras watched it closely, making everyone feel like it was everywhere at once. The video, with an unusual light, showed something really scary. The thing, covered in darkness and mystery, moved strangely, and we couldn't tell what it wanted from the strange, unclear images. A creepy sound whispered through the security system, confusing even the smartest watchers. People got scared because of this mysterious thing. The town, feeling nervous and worried, tried to understand what it was. People talked quietly, guessing and feeling scared like a ghost was around. There were many questions, like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Who or what this strange thing was, and why it was doing something so mysterious at midnight. In the middle of the night, the weird and scary video kept making everyone think about it, leaving behind a picture of fear mixed with things we didn't know. The mystery stayed, like a puzzling ghost in the videos, making its strange mark on the stories we couldn't explain. Night forest, ghostly cries. In the dark forest at night, something scary happened. A person in a car recorded it with their camera. The video felt strange, like it had a spooky power. From the hidden parts of the forest, a weird cry echoed. It sounded like a sad woman, but you couldn't see her. The video made it all mysterious. As the video played, it made the air feel heavy and scary. The woman's cries mixed with the forest sounds, making it hard to tell what was real. It felt like the living and the ghostly were all mixed up. The car in the middle of the wild saw everything. The people inside felt both interested and scared. The normal world seemed to break as the cries echoed, making a strange scene. No face came with the sad cries, so you didn't know if it was a real woman or a ghost. The answer stayed a mystery, making everyone who saw it feel unsure. From the deep part of the dark forest, the scary sounds marked the minds of those who watched. It sent shivers down their spines, showing how creepy things can hide in the night. Giant wolf! In the dark, something strange happened. A big video showed a giant wolf coming out of the shadows. Its eyes were shining mysteriously. The air felt weird and scary as the wolf moved. Like a mysterious dance in the dark. The wolf walked in a tricky way, making it even more mysterious. People watching couldn't move, feeling a scary cold. The wolf looked like a ghost in the night, moving in a strange and graceful way, different from its scary look. People watching got scared, and a shiver went through everyone as the mystery continued. When the wolf got close to the road, the air felt like something unseen was happening. Nobody knew why the wolf was there or what it wanted. Every moment was filled with a feeling of not knowing, like a strange story in the spooky scene. Nobody dared to figure out what the wolf wanted. The video showed something we couldn't explain, like a secret message from the shadows. People stayed confused and curious, like a never-ending puzzle. In that scary night, the mystery stayed, leaving a strong memory in everyone's mind, always remembered as something unknown. Giant snake. In a regular house during the day, a secret video showed something strange. A really big snake was hiding behind the room's roof. It was so big that it scared everyone. Suddenly, the snake broke the roof and showed itself completely. It was long and wide, making everyone feel really scared. No one knew where this snake came from. This huge snake did mysterious things, like a dance with the roof. It was like a magic show, and it surprised everyone watching the video. The snake was like a king in the room, making everything else seem not important. People watching couldn't believe their eyes. It was so strange and big that it gave them chills. When the roof broke, it was like a secret being revealed. Everyone watching was curious about where this giant snake came from. It was like a big question in the air. Where did the snake come from? And what secrets did it bring with it? This mysterious moment was like a strange and confusing picture. The snake, like a ghost, left a strong mark on everyone's thoughts. In the quiet house, people kept thinking about the strange encounter. The big question stayed in the air. Where did the snake appear from, and what secrets did it have? Mysterious lioness encounter. In the daytime bushes, something strange happened. There's a video of people and a lioness in a vehicle. It's weird because you don't expect a wild lioness in a car. The people around the lioness act like it's normal, not scared at all. It's like they're friends with the lioness, which makes it even more puzzling. Are they just watching the wild show? Or do they know something mysterious? The video feels creepy, like a spooky scene. But the strange part is that the people don't look scared. They look used to it, like it happens often. It's a mix of normal and weird that messes with your mind. Even though you see it in the video, the real reason for this bizarre meeting stays hidden. People talk and guess, but the mystery stays. It's like a secret meeting with the unknown, caught in a short video that leaves you feeling uneasy, like a strange picture you can't forget. Mysterious mountain goat. In the bright daytime up in the quiet mountains, something mysterious happened. A special video showed a powerful white mountain goat walking through the trees. It looked healthier and stronger than regular goats, standing out with its shiny white fur. This strange creature moved gracefully among the trees, as if it held some special power. It was different, not like the usual goats you'd find. Its white coat seemed to glow, catching the light like magic. It made people wonder, why was this exceptional goat in those mountains? What was it up to? The mountains stayed silent, keeping their secrets, and the video just made people guess. Was the goat guarding ancient secrets, predicting unseen things, or just wandering without a clear destination? The video left everyone puzzled, making this mysterious moment a lasting memory in the story of unknown things. In the quiet mountains, the strange goat became a puzzle, a temporary keeper of secrets, making people everywhere curious about the hidden wonders of nature. Gray owls. A magical video shows an old forest with a wise gray owl and its two babies. The owl is big and looks cute with lots of soft feathers. Gray owls are the biggest owls on Earth. They live in the daytime, which is unusual for owls. The video makes the forest seem mysterious. The owl is like a guardian of the ancient trees. The babies stay close, hidden in the shadows. It's like a living memory of the past, seen in the patterns on tree bark. In the video, the owl watches over its babies, keeping them safe from things we can't see in the sunlight. It's like a story in nature, a family tale told without words. The owl's eyes show it knows things from a long time ago, like a wise storyteller. Even in the daylight, the owl keeps its mystery, defying the usual rules. The video lets us join the owl in protecting its family. It's a quiet adventure in the woods, with the owl guarding against hidden dangers in the sunlight. The gray owl isn't just a bird of the day, it's a magical guardian, keeping secrets woven into its feathers. The ancient woods whisper their mysteries, inviting anyone curious enough to explore the enigma of the gray owl and its family. A black wild cat. Once upon a time in a big green forest, being extraordinary occurred. Imagine this wild, quiet place where all kinds of animals lived. Deep in the heart of the woods, under the warm, golden sun, a rare and mysterious animal called a jaguarundi appeared. The jaguarundi isn't like a big, fierce jungle cat, but rather a lower, more slippery one. It moves gracefully with a polished body and a long, elegant tail. Its fur is a unique mix of colors, like a blend of red, brown, and slate. This jungle ninja floated the forest with a secret grace, nearly like a shadow. But what made this day special was the rare footage captured by a lucky adventurer. They were quietly staying, camera in hand, and suddenly there it was, the jaguarundi in all its glory. With eyes wide and full of wonder, the camera rolled, catching this mystical fealty on film. In that moment, the timber brooded its secrets, and the jaguarundi's rare appearance became a magical tale for all to see, a regard into the isolated treasures of the wild. The crazy deer. Once upon a time in the deep forest, there lived a deer family. They were a close-knit bunch, always looking out for one another. But one day, something strange occurred to one of the deer. This deer, who was usually calm and gentle, suddenly began to act in an unusual way. It all started when the deer accidentally hit another family member. Rather than just apologizing and moving on, the deer began to hit them. It was a shocking sight. The other family members were bewildered and did not understand what was going on. As the days went by, the abnormal actions continued. The deer would hit anyone who came near, causing fear among the family. They did not know what had changed their cherished family member into such a troublemaker. The formerly peaceful family was now in disquiet. The deer family tried to talk to the worried deer, but it was as if they could not reach them. They desperately searched for a way to help their worried family members and bring back the harmony they formerly enjoyed in the deep forest. The black polar bear. In the core of a weedy, mysterious jungle, one dark and stormy night, something exceptional occurred. Imagine a gigantic black polar bear, far from its icy home, stumbling through deep, sticky mud. The rain poured down relentlessly, creating a balance of drops that sounded through the thick greenery. As the bear tramped through the muddy field, it sounded out of place, a true mystery in this tropical world. Its black fur flashed under the moonlight, differing with the flourishing greenery of the jungle. The bear's movements were slow and thoughtful, each step leaving a deep trace in the mud, evidence of its power and royalty. Unknown to the bear, hidden among the trees, a silent watcher captured this real moment on a trail camera. The camera's lens caught every detail, making this special encounter a tale to be participated in with the world. Nature's riddles are endless, and this is just one of the numerous phenomena that unfold in the quiet corners of our Earth. Alpine ibex in the mountains. In the classy mountains, a powerful animal with long, twisted horns roams freely. As the camera follows this glorious animal, you can see its thick brown fur, which keeps it warm in the cold alpine air. Its strong legs easily carry it up to bold pitches and rocky scarps. As it trots along the tough area, being unique catches its concentration. The ibex stops and begins to scratch its body using its enormous spiral-structured horns. It's a remarkable sight, those twisted attachments, originally a symbol of strength and protection. Now serving as an informal tail scrape. The animal's movements are graceful and thoughtful, showing its nimbleness and adaptation to the harsh mountain life. Its journey through this fresh nature is an evidence to nature's unbelievable creations, where indeed the putatively ordinary can come extraordinary. Watch and wonder as this alpine habitat continues its daily adventures in the high-altitude walk of the mountains. The haunting white mask. In a quiet, dimly lit room, something truly curious unfolded. A camera was exactly placed by a person, eager to capture any abnormal things. As the night settled in, the room was screened in haunting silence, broken only by the casual rustling of leaves outdoors. Suddenly, a faded, ghostly face came up in the darkness, covered by a chilly white mask. It was a haunting sight, staring through the window like a mysterious apparition. The camera, strategically placed, caught this surreal moment, setting it in time. The man behind the camera watched in wonder, suspicious of what he'd just witnessed. Was it a prank, a ghostly encounter, or something else entirely? The mysterious figure outside remained a silent riddle, leaving the room filled with a disturbing air of the unknown. This strange event, captured on camera, left observers with a spine-clinking mystification to consider. A creepy image. In the quiet darkness of a moonlit night, a chilly image was captured by a camera ready to shoot shivers down your spine. Imagine a spooky girl with penetrating stone-alike eyes, their cold eye appearing to enter your identical soul. Her bony, twisted fingers reach out as if gesturing you into the unknown. Her long, untidy hair falls around her like a crazy dark fall, hiding her face in dark. She's dressed in a ragged and ghostly wear, a spectral figure that haunts the points of your worst nightmares. As the camera lens captured this creepy vision, the melody raised heavily with an unexplainable fear. It's a sight that lingers in your mind, haunting your visions and making you challenge the boundaries between the real and the supernatural. Watch with caution, for this image holds a tale of the paranormal, ready to send chills down your spine and leave you questioning the effects that go bump in the darkness. Bobcat encounter. In a forested scene, a robust bobcat aggressively pounces, targeting a man's facial region with violence. After the unsettling encounter, the man documents the aftermath on video. Astonishingly, he captures footage of himself holding the once aggressive bobcat in his hand. Notably, the video showcases the creature's significant dental structures, underscoring the impressive size and form of its teeth.
Look at that beauty. The big teethers on her.
This unusual and daring incident sheds light on the captivating behavior of wildlife in its natural habitat, offering a unique glimpse into the complex relationship between humans and the untamed creatures that inhabit the wild. A big cat. In the core of the wild jungle, a heavy, mysterious cat prowled in the moonlight. Its strong body moved quietly through the thick greenery, its golden eyes flashing with a mix of curiosity and secret. Something had started a trail camera set up in the dark of the night, capturing this graceful animal's every move. As we watch and wonder, the big cat's spotted fur blends seamlessly with the spotted moonlight filtering through the jungle cover. With each step, it leaves a trace of suspense and wonder. What's it searching for? The jungle's secrets, maybe? A night snack, possibly? Or is it on a journey to keep its habitat, the watcher of this untamed walk? The air is thick with expectation as we follow the big cat's journey, caught on this quiet camera, giving us a rare look into the mysterious world of the jungle after dark. Stay tuned as we reveal the secrets of this fascinating and elusive animal's nighttime adventures. Giant wolf. In a deep, dark forest where the high trees rumored secrets and the leaves rustled like whispers, a great big wolf prowled. This wolf was massive, with sharp teeth like daggers and eyes that shimmered with hunger. The wolf's fur was as dark as the night, and its breath started like fog. One sunny day, a little doggy, much lower than the giant wolf, was playing in the forest. The doggy's fur was a blend of brown and white, and its tail wagged with excitement as it explored the forest land. But also, in an unforeseen and fearful moment, the big wolf charged at the little doggy. The doggy's heart pounded and it barked in fear. The forest echoed with the wolf's fierce growls, and the ground shook with its heavy way. The little canine's instincts accepted in, and it ran as quickly as its bitsy legs could carry it, contending through the trees and springing over backwoods. The chase continued through the woods with the big wolf hot on the doggy's tail. It was a heart-pounding race between a giant wolf and a small, clever survivor in the wild. Fight of two giant bears. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a wild and untamed jungle, two massive, black, furry grizzly bears set up themselves locked in a ferocious and roaring showdown. The sun was shining brightly above, casting dappled shafts through the thick cover of trees onto the jungle bottom. Both bears, snorting and growling, were locked in a battle of strength and will. They stood on their hind legs, their claws glinting in the sun as they swiped and roared at each other. The earth vibrated beneath their strong paws. Each bear was determined to prove their dominance over this lush and mysterious home. Leaves rustled, and branches shook as they collided, transferring echoes of their ferocious fight through the jungle. The birds in the trees took to the sky, their bodies beating in an unmelodious delirium. Other creatures galloped down, fleeing the explosive spectacle of these giants colliding. As the day wore on, the battle raged, a true test of muscle and flexibility. The jungle bore evidence to this grand struggle, and only time would tell which bear would crop as the sovereign of this untamed area. A giant black animal. Once upon a time, in a big wild place, there lived a giant black animal with shaggy fur, nearly like a massive buffalo. This strong beast floated freely through the vast lands, where the trees reached for the sky and the field was as high as a person. One sunny day, this enormous black creature tramped its way toward a strange appliance, a shining and noisy vehicle that did not belong in the wild. Its dark eyes twinkled with curiosity as it approached. The heavy animal lowered its colossal head, and with its immense strength, it gently began to rub its furry head against the side of the vehicle. It was as if the creature set up a new friend in this machine from another world. The vehicle, with its hard essence face, varied starkly with the animal's soft, thick fur. The giant black creature's behavior were a mix of riddle and wonder, as if it was trying to figure out the strange object. This unusual scrape between the wild and the mechanical was a testament to the beauty of nature's curiosity and its capability to accommodate and explore the strange. Lion's attack on giraffe. Once upon a time, in a land of high rocky mountains, there was a peaceful giraffe just minding its own business. The giraffe was walking through the rugged terrain, looking for some appetizing breaks to munch on. It was a bright and sunny day, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers. But suddenly, a growl echoed through the mountains, and a group of fierce lions surfaced from the rocky checks. The lions had spotted the giraffe, and hunger lustered in their eyes. They approached the giraffe with a stealthy way, their strong bodies hidden among the brilliance. The giraffe, seeing danger, tried to run, but the rocky terrain made it delicate. The lions were determined in their pursuit, and they circled the giraffe, their roars filling the air. The giraffe, with its long legs, protested and tried to defend itself, but the lions were determined to catch their mess. The giraffe's heart competed as it faced this dangerous moment in the Rocky Mountains, encircled by empty lions. The battle between the giraffe and the lions was a fierce struggle for survival in the wild, untamed nature. Snake's meal. Once upon a time, in the bright light of day, an empty and cunning snake crawled quietly through the ground. Its body moved like a curled swash, blending with the green world around it. The snake's eyes were fixated on a breathless critter lying on the ground. The animal was no longer alive, and the snake, with its sharp mouth, was determined to have a mess. With a fleet flicker of its black lingo, the snake tasted the air, trying to describe any peril hard. It was like a stealthy operative, making sure no bone could catch it while it had its mess. As the snake approached the still body, its jaws opened wide, revealing its threatening fangs. It inched closer, calculating its move, and also, with a lightning-fast strike, it sank its teeth into the breathless animal's meat. The snake's jaw locked onto its prey, and it began to sluggishly consume the mess. Its black lingo continued to flutter out, tasting the success of its search. In the bright daylight, the snake's survival instincts accepted in, and it flavored its mess, knowing it had prevailed in the circle of life. The wolf attack on a man. Once upon a time, there was a cameraman on an instigative adventure deep in the wild. He was on a charge to capture the fugitive and mysterious wolves on film. With his camera ready and heart pounding with excitement, he ventured into the desert. After hours of patient waiting, he eventually stumbled upon a quiet cave. To his amazement, inside the cave were a mama wolf and her bitsy, lovable babies. The cameraman could not believe his luck, and he sluggishly moved closer to get the perfect shot. But as he inched nearer, the mama wolf grew nervous and defensive. In an unforeseen, fearful moment, she attacked the cameraman, teeth disclosed and growling. He realized he'd come too close, too quickly, and the wolf was only trying to defend her precious pups. In a frantic struggle, the cameraman fought to cover himself, trying not to harm the wolf. Ultimately, he managed to retreat safely, shaken, but alive. It was a lesson learned about considering the wild and the significance of keeping a safe distance from its habitants. A hungry monkey. Once upon a time, in a big hot desert, there was actually an empty monkey. The sun was shining so brightly that the sand felt like a hot roaster. The monkey's abdomen rolled loudly, and he could not ignore his hunger any longer. With his little monkey hands, he dug into the hot beach, looking for being to eat. At first, all he set up were some dry sticks and rocks, but he did not give up. He knew that the desert had secrets hidden deep beneath the beach. Also, after some digging and forbearance, he set up a secret treasure, a juicy, ripe cactus fruit. The fruit was a bright orange color and looked so appetizing. The monkey could not believe his luck. His eyes sparkled with joy as he plucked the fruit from the cactus and bit into it. The sweet and juicy meat cooled his parched throat, and he savored every bite. With each bite, the monkey's hunger sluggishly evaporated, and he felt a renewed energy. He knew he'd set up a mess fit for a desert king, and he enjoyed every last bit of that delicious cactus fruit. The monkey, now gratified and full, lay back in the shade of the cactus, appreciative for his desert feast. The bear rings the doorbell. One spooky night out in the wild woods, there was a curious bear on the prowl. This furry friend had a freak glamour for doorbells. Little did anyone know that a trail camera had its open-eyed eye on the scene. As the moon cast creepy dark, the bear approached a lonely house. In the pitch-black night, it reared up on its hind legs like a big, light jumbo, and with a heavy paw, it reached out to press the doorbell. It was a bit like a big, furry cutlet poking at the button. The trail camera, hidden hard, snapped a print just in time to capture this unforeseen moment. The bear's sportful curiosity, or maybe its mischievous intentions, were a riddle, but the image revealed a humorous side of nature. The house, unknowing of the darkness caller, stayed quiet as the bear's bell-ringing adventure came to an end. This strange but fascinating event was a remembrance of the surprising encounters that can be in the wild, indeed when we least await it. Lion killed the cheetah. Once upon a time, on a bright and sunny day, there was a big, strong lion and a fast, spotted cheetah. They both lived on a farm with lots of creatures. The lion and the cheetah were always trying to prove who was the powerful. One day, the captain and the cheetah had a big fight. The captain was actually strong, with sharp teeth and strong muscles. He roared loudly and showed his strength. The cheetah, on the other hand, was quick and graceful. She ran around trying to outsmart the lion. In the end, after a fierce battle, the lion managed to catch the cheetah. With a strong swipe of his paw, he defeated the cheetah. It was a tough day for the ranch, as the lion had shown his strength and won the battle. The other creatures watched in astonishment as the lion proved his dominance, but they also felt sad for the courageous cheetah. This day became a part of the farm's history, a day when the lion showed his power, and the cheetah's spirit faded from memory. Thank you for coming along on this spooky adventure with us. Subscribe to our channel if you want more spine-chilling stories and hair-raising encounters, and remember to set that notification bell to ensure you get all the updates on our fascinating adventures.
No, you taste, dude.
Weird creature in woods. Well, on their routine bike ride along steep tracks, a group of bikers encountered a terrifying experience that would haunt them forever. As they ventured deeper into the forest, a strange humanoid creature suddenly emerged from the side of the track and quickly started running away. The sight of the creature caused one of the bikers to lose control and fall off his bike. Shocked, the biker with the camera attempted to chase after the creature, but to his surprise, it vanished into thin air, leaving him bewildered. A friendly seal. As Vincent Vajera was enjoying a leisurely fishing trip off the coast of California, he got an unexpected visitor, a friendly seal who decided to hop aboard his kayak. Initially, Vincent was a bit startled, but he quickly realized that the seal just wanted a hug. The adorable creature snuggled up to Vincent and refused to leave, creating a heartwarming moment that was caught on camera.
Here's my new friend. He jumped aboard out at the bridge.
Despite several attempts to coax the seal back into the water, the little guy just wanted to stay and hang out with his new friends. A mermaid. Check out this crazy footage captured by some guys in Israel. They managed to catch what looks like a real-life mermaid on camera. The quality isn't great, but you can totally see the creature chilling on a rock before diving back into the water when it notices the guys creeping up. Do you think this thing was the real deal or just some kind of hoax? We want to hear your thoughts. A beluga whale's crush. If you think you're the only one crushing hard on all those Korean oppas, well, you're wrong, because it isn't just us humans, but these beluga whales too who love Korean men. This beluga whale has such a big crush on her trainer that it refuses to kiss anyone else but him. And waits all day for just him to come to her and play with her. The other two males have to be separated from her because they like her so much that she finds them annoying. A close call. This guy was out in the wilderness filming a video, just minding his own business, when all of a sudden, he sees something bolting towards him like a bat out of hell. And guess what? It's a freaking mountain lion! Yeah, you heard me right. This guy is staring down a big, wild apex predator. But you know what's even crazier? He manages to narrowly escape like a boss. This dude had a seriously close call.
No, you taste, dude.
But he lives to tell the tale, and we're all glad he made it out in one piece. Woman helps kangaroo. This little guy had his hands burnt in a forest fire and didn't know what to do. So he came to the humans for help. And lucky for him, this kind woman was there to lend a hand. It's incredible how calm and trusting the kangaroo is while the woman tends to his wounds. Bear chases snowboarder. So this girl was snowboarding as usual, but then something unexpected happened to her. She was singing a song while getting on her board, and once ready, she started riding. Suddenly, she noticed a glimpse of a bear chasing her from behind, but she didn't fully comprehend what was going on. Thankfully, the girl was quick enough to escape the bear and unknowingly saved her life. The super cat. You might think of cats as grumpy creatures, but don't let that fool you. They actually care about us as much as we care about them. Just check out this clip where a cat saves a toddler's life. The baby was headed straight for the stairs, but the cat sprang into action and rushed over to prevent a nasty fall. What a brave kitty. And to make sure the baby stayed safe, the cat even sat guard at the bottom of the stairs to keep the little one from trying again. How sweet is that? An ostrich fight. Did you know that ostriches are the biggest and heaviest birds out there? Even though they're usually harmless and don't bite much, we found a video of one going berserk and attacking a man. A group of guys were just hanging out when suddenly the ostrich went after one of them. Made the bird so angry in the first place, doesn't it? A python. So let's tell you about this wild incident that went down in Thailand. One mom, Thanapum Laken, who's 42, woke up one morning to find their dead kitten in her house with bite marks all over its body. When she went to her son's room to investigate, she found a massive 10-foot python just chilling under the bed. Crazy, right? Well, she didn't waste any time and called for help, and luckily, the authorities were able to catch the python safely. Lekian thinks it's a miracle that her son wasn't sleeping in that room that night, and believes his guardian angel was watching over him. The morning glory clouds. Have you seen these amazing clouds that look like a giant snake in the sky? They're actually a rare meteorological event that only happens in certain parts of the world. This dude managed to capture them over Lake Michigan in the USA. Basically, it happens when the air is really humid in the early morning, and a cloud forms at the front of it, creating the leading edge of a cylinder. Pretty cool, right? A rat temple. Did you know that in India there's a temple dedicated entirely to rats? It's called the Karni Mata Temple, and it's situated in the city of Bikaner, right in the middle of the Thar Desert. Can you believe that over 25,000 rats call this place home? According to locals, every rat born there is believed to embody the soul of a family member, and they are considered sacred. People even drink the milk left behind by the rats after they take a sip. As much as I love dairy, I don't think I'd be able to handle that rat-infused milk. I might just turn into a hardcore vegan. The subscriber's pick. This image is taken from a video that went viral a few years back. At first, we see a car driving on a dark road, and out of nowhere, a bunch of guys dressed like Charlie Chaplin pop up. It's super eerie how they all stop and stare into the car, especially with that weird lighting in the background. And there's even a dude wearing a mask to make things even creepier. A scary shark encounter. This might be the closest close call with a white shark you'll be seeing here. The man with his friends was out diving, but seconds after he dived into the water, his friends started shouting, "Shark! Shark!" to him.
Shark! Shark!
He went under the water to see what it was, and there the white shark was swimming right beneath him. He tried swimming away as fast as he could, while continuously looking for the shark, and there it came again. This time straight towards the man, but somehow he actually made the shark turn the other way. Good thing it happened and the man came out of the water safely.
What is that? Oh my god! What is that? Where's the zoom on this?
Man vanished. This Ring camera recorded a man walking on the street at night, but just after a few seconds, he appeared to have vanished in thin air. It was in the middle of the camera's view, so we cannot say that he may have walked to the edge of the view. Now, how did this happen and who exactly was the man? This answer remained unknown, as the woman whose camera recorded it said she had never seen him before. Fish crossing road. A year ago, people in Washington saw this weird phenomena happening. A number of fishes were seen crossing the road. Just like you and me, they were all so shocked to see how these salmon fishes were showing this unusual behavior. However, this scenario is the result of the river flooding. What you're seeing are salmon going from a field that they've been washed into, back across the road to get back into the river to continue their journey. This doesn't happen very often, but when it does, some salmon that get washed out do this to make it back. A flipping spider. What you're seeing right here is a spider which is newly discovered. When the researchers saw it for the first time flip-flopping its way through the desert, they were astonished. At first, it was thought that something might have triggered such behavior. However, later it was observed that this was a new species, and this spider was unlike all the others, and it only does its cartwheeling when trying to get away from a predator. Dog walks on water. We don't know what this dog was thinking, but he sure did surprise all the humans with his supernatural ability to walk on the water. Every single person in the party was just left shaken. It almost seems like something out of the movie The Secret Life of Pets. Do you think it could be based on a true story? Talking raven. Ravens are incredible beings and are considered to be one of the smartest birds. But one quality of theirs makes them more special than anyone else, and that is the way they can imitate human voices.
Hi. Hi. Good bird.
For instance, this clip shows a couple recording a raven perched on a stone, then try to make the bird imitate them, but at first, it doesn't seem to care. But then, all of a sudden, the raven starts repeating what they say.
You alright, man? You alright? You alright?
It even says, "I'm alright."
You alright? You alright? You alright? I'm alright.
A poop fest. If you think penguins are just fluffy birds just walking here and there in the coldest regions on the Earth, well, you're wrong, because these penguins are actually having way more fun than any of us. Just that their style of having fun is a little unusual, because what they do love is to poop over one another. Now, I know, it might sound gross and you might go all ew hearing this, but they enjoy it a lot. And who are we to judge, right? Elephant steals food. Humans and animals have been living together for decades, and this year-long relation has led to us understanding each other pretty much. For instance, take the elephant as an example. Years and years after passing the same road, he has come to know that a truck passes the same road every day with lots of sugarcane. So, what did the elephant decide to do? He decided to take a shortcut to get food and steal from the truck whenever he gets the chance to. Ice balls. These tourists were out looking and admiring the natural beauty when one of them discovered this strange thing happening. He found a waterfall where the water was turning into perfectly round ice balls.
Ice balls.
Don't they just look perfect? And if you're thinking of hitting a friend with it, don't play with them or use them as weapons, because they'll hurt. A strong bug. Bugs are often thought of as tiny creatures that anyone can easily squash, aren't they? However, this particular bug defies that stereotype and proves that size doesn't always equate to weakness. Its grip was one of the most powerful I have ever seen, clinging to the machine with an unyielding force that seemed to say, "Go ahead and try to break free." Isn't that truly remarkable? A grateful kangaroo. This kangaroo was stuck and had come to the conclusion that he cannot do anything about his situation and needs the help of humans. That is why he did not resist or punch the men who came to help him. Instead, after getting saved and safely on the land, he stood there, calmly waiting for the humans to shake his hand.
Oh, he's thanking ya.
Such bizarre creatures. Not especially friendly, but impossible not to love. A sea lion. So this photographer thought she'd get some cool shots of these seals up close by laying low on the ground. but one of the seals spotted her and decided to check out what's going on. Next thing you know, this huge baby elephant seal is flopping over to investigate, and before she knows it, she's getting squished. Apparently, the seal weighed over 100 kilograms. But the best part is, she and her husband couldn't stop laughing, even though she was flattened like a pancake. Meerkats. Have you seen this video where a photographer was trying to capture some pictures of meerkats in their natural habitat? Well, the meerkats were not too happy being ignored, and they decided to check out the photographer instead. They climbed up on his head, back, and even his camera. These moments were called magic moments by the BBC, and we totally get why. Cartwheeling dolphin. This video features a man showing off his cartwheeling skills in front of a dolphin enclosure. At first, one curious dolphin tried to imitate him, but gave up after one attempt. But then another dolphin arrived and was totally into it. She mimicked every single cartwheel the man did, as if she was trying to impress him. I mean, who knew? Maybe the dolphin did get a crush on the man, right?
This is so cool! This is... Oh my god.
Chimp washing cloth. Be it monkeys, chimps, or gorillas, they are all said to be the most intelligent animals on Earth. And they imitate humans almost perfectly. For instance, see this one chimp who was recorded by a camera washing a cloth. Then it cleaned its hands and face with it. The caretakers had no idea where the animal had picked up this habit. According to them, no one ever did anything like that in front of the chimp. But then, where did he learn that? Lion and deer. Take a look at this unlikely pair taking a leisurely walk through the woods. It's a lion and a deer. Can you imagine? This trail cam clip is truly special, considering lions are notorious predators and rulers of the jungle. Yet, here we witness a deer fearlessly following a lion, as if they're old chums or something. Who knows what really happens in the animal world? But one thing is certain, this video is guaranteed to brighten your day and put a smile on your face. A Sicilian. What you're seeing right here might look like a worm to you, but just look at its fang-type teeth and the whole head. This is not a worm, folks. It is called a Sicilian, and these are amphibians. Yup, just like frogs. They just lack arms and legs. But as they lack, their nature made them the only amphibians to have fangs. Fishing cat. Have you ever heard of a fishing cat? No, it's not a cat that likes to go fishing with a rod and reel. These adorable felines are the only ones in the world that specialize in catching fish. While other cats may nibble on a fish occasionally, these guys are pros at it. Found in South Asia, fishing cats are known for their unique hunting style. They dive face first into the water to ambush their prey. Turtle helps turtle. This video shows two turtles hanging out together, when suddenly one of them flips over and can't get back on its feet. But what happens next is truly heartwarming. The other turtle comes to the rescue and uses its head to push and help the struggling one roll back over. This behavior has been seen among turtles a lot of times. When one rolls over the other, one comes running to help. Chimp sweeps floor. This amazing chimp was seen sweeping the floor in his cage with a broom. It's incredible, right? According to his caretaker, the chimp learned this behavior by simply watching them sweep the floor. Apparently, she's usually the one cleaning up the enclosure, but this clever chimp decided to lend a hand. A friendly deer. This man was sitting in the woods minding his own business when this little guy decided to come up to him and give some company. What did he want in return? Just some scratches under his neck. That is all the payment needed for such nice company. And look at that cute face. Smart fish. Every time I hear about catfish, they're always doing something wild. Now in India, these slippery swimmers are taking to land and learning how to walk. Don't they have enough space in the vast ocean? Apparently not, as they venture onto land in search of grub. I don't know about you, but to me it's kind of freaky to see so many of them scurrying about. What a strange sight. Sloths. If you thought sloths were nothing but lazy critters, prepare to have your mind blown. Because it turns out they can move pretty darn fast when they want to. I mean, check out the footage of those little guys attacking those humans with lightning speed. Honestly, it's probably best to give them their space and let them do their sloth thing without disturbing them. Who knew these seemingly laid-back animals had such a surprising burst of energy in them? A weird creature. This weird little thing was recorded deep underwater, transforming into different shapes. The researchers, the people on the internet, in fact, every single person who saw this was shocked to his core, wondering what this creature could have been and what other superpowers it might hold. Can this be an alien? I mean, I can't help but wonder, you know? An unusual friendship. An incredible video aired on an Indian news channel featuring the most mind-blowing thing ever. A leopard visited a cow every night, and they had their own secret friendship going on while the humans snoozed. Upon investigation, it was discovered that the cow had taken care of the leopard when it was a baby, and now the leopard was not ready to let go of its caregiver. How sweet is that? A bizarre fish. So, these scientists saw a super weird fish and were totally confused. But then something crazy happened. The fish suddenly shrunk its mouth down really fast, and everyone was shocked. It turns out that the fish is called a gulper eel, and it has a special kind of mouth that can puff up to eat big things. This fish is really interesting because of its cool mouth and the way it moves around. Overall, it's pretty amazing. A mouse deer. The secrets hidden in the deep forest seems endless, and we never know what we might find. Recently, a trail camera in Vietnam caught a glimpse of a rare two-tone mouse deer that scientists thought had vanished 30 years ago. It was strolling around leisurely as if it owned the place. It's amazing that some of these unique animals have managed to escape hunters and predators, giving them a chance to flourish in their natural environment. Flying snakes. Have you ever heard of flying snakes? Yeah, you heard that right. Flying snakes. A viral video making the rounds on the internet recently showed these slithering creatures taking to the skies. But don't worry, they're not flapping their wings or anything. They're actually gliding through the air. These incredible creatures, known as Chrysopelia, have the ability to contort their bodies and flatten their ribs to cover a significant distance after launching themselves into the air. It's an amazing feat that allows them to travel between trees with ease. Who knew snakes could fly? A pelican. This pelican was recorded by a man trying to eat a capybara. I mean, we know, and I know that he knows that the capybara is too big for him, but no, that won't stop him from doing that. And then he is just left all embarrassed because he did not succeed. A dinosaur. Even though the video is made by an amateur and we don't know who made it, it's perfect for our list. Can you imagine that there's a pterosaur flying in the sky? We know about pterosaurs because of fossils and movies, but we can't see them anymore. But some lucky people saw one and filmed it. I'm happy we have the video. Do you think it's real or just for attention? An embarrassed gator. Most folks would bolt to the side of an alligator, but not these guys. This couple not only keeps one as a pet, but also knows how to make it blush. When the gator struggled to chomp down some grub, it got bashful and decided to give up and take a dip in the water instead. Aw, poor fella. Lazy ducks. A group of folks caught some ducks being super chill. Even when the water dragged them toward the brink, they were like, nah, whatever. Everyone was freaked out, but little did they know that these feathered friends were just messing around. As soon as they got close to the edge, they flapped their wings and flew to safety. Sneaky ducks. Crab builds its house. Check out this super cool video of a crab making its very own sand and water home. It's not every day you get to see something so unique and amazing, and it's mind-blowing to watch how the crab constructs its shelter with such accuracy and speed. By building its cozy little house, the crab can keep itself safe and hidden from any danger lurking around. Deer eating squirrel. Have you ever noticed that when people think no one is watching, they tend to do the most bizarre things? Well, apparently the same goes for deer too. Recently, I witnessed a deer chowing down on a meaty snack when it thought no humans or cameras were around to catch it in the act. This made me rethink my whole perception of deer. I used to think of them as peaceful, grass-eating creatures that kept to themselves, but now I'm not so sure. A baby dinosaur. Apparently, a baby dinosaur, or something that looks like it, was spotted running around the city on CCTV footage. It's got us all wondering, could it be possible that dinosaurs still exist? I mean, how crazy would that be? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think it's legit or just a prank? Swimming gator. Whether it's alligators or crocodiles, we've always seen them as fierce predators. But have you ever wondered what these reptiles do when they think no one's watching? Well, picture this. A gator lazily floating around in a pool, seemingly enjoying the refreshing water. It's almost like they're having a chill moment, just vibing with themselves. Seeing them like this, it's hard not to find them kinda cute, right? Red crab's migration. On Christmas Island in the Indian Ocean, a spectacular natural phenomenon takes place every year. Millions of red crabs embark on an epic journey from the forest to the coast to mate. This journey begins during the rainy season and is protected by park rangers who block off roads and construct temporary fences along the migration path. As the crabs reach the coast, they engage in a frenzied mating ritual before the females lay up to 10,000 eggs each. The island becomes a sea of red as the crabs cover the landscape, creating a breathtaking and unforgettable sight. A witch. This spooky video was recorded in Mexico in 2006. You can see a mysterious figure flying through the sky on a broomstick. Some people think it's a witch. The locals have been talking about these witches for ages, but nobody had any proof until this footage was taken. The witch's flight looks a bit shaky, so maybe she's a new witch still practicing her flying skills. The subscriber's pick. This image was taken from a video which shows some researchers doing something strange. You can see a group of people dressed in white and yellow on a deserted beach. They seem to be picking up something from the ground and putting it on a stretcher before taking it away. And of course, we can even see the tail of a creature in the video, which only points in one direction. A mermaid! How crazy is that? Adorable wolves. Wolves are always considered to be the ferocious, the dangerous, the stay-away type animals. But these wolves, I don't want to stay away from them. Looking at the way they're all cuddling and kissing each other, don't they look like the most adorable beings right here? What do you guys think? Komodo dragon. The giant lizard that's basically a real-life dragon. These guys are massive. They're the largest living lizards in the world, and their venomous saliva is no joke. If they bite you, you could end up paralyzed or even dead. And let's not forget about those sharp claws and teeth. They're fierce predators that don't mess around. In fact, they've been known to attack and even kill humans who get too close. So if you ever find yourself in the presence of a Komodo dragon, just remember to keep your distance and give them the space they deserve. Otherwise, you might end up regretting it. Nile crocodile. If you ever find yourself face to face with a Nile crocodile in the wild, you better watch out. These big guys are not to be messed with. They are one of the largest crocodile species in the world and have a reputation for being quite aggressive. They've been known to attack humans and other animals without much warning. So it's best to keep your distance. Cone snail. This is a little guy that you might not expect to be dangerous. The cone snail. These colorful little snails might seem harmless, but don't let their size fool you. They pack a venomous punch that can cause paralysis and even death. I mean, talk about a small but mighty creature. So if you're ever strolling along the beach and come across a cone snail, be sure to admire it from a safe distance. After all, you never know what could be lurking beneath that pretty shell. King cobra. These guys are some of the deadliest snakes on the planet, and they can grow up to a whopping 18 feet long. That's longer than most cars, people! And let's not forget about their venom. It's no joke. If they bite you, you could end up with respiratory failure and possibly even death. So if you ever come across a king cobra in the wild, just remember to give them the space they deserve and admire them from a safe distance. After all, it's better to be alive and well than up close and personal with one of these deadly snakes. Blue-ringed octopus. This little dude may be small, but trust me, it's a ninja in disguise. Its venom is like a 1-2 punch that can knock you out and even kill you in just a matter of minutes. Those blue rings on its body may look cool, but they're actually a warning sign that says back off. If you see one of these guys while you're out swimming or diving, keep your distance and give it some space. But let's be real here. As dangerous as they may be, blue-ringed octopuses are still pretty fascinating creatures. Just don't let their small size fool you. They pack a deadly punch. Cassowary. The cassowary is usually known for its striking appearance, with its bright blue head and neck and a large bony protrusion on its head called a casque. However, these birds are also incredibly dangerous, with sharp claws on their feet that can cause serious injury or even death. Cassowaries are also known to be territorial and can become aggressive if they feel threatened. And when they do, get ready to run as fast as you can and as long as you can, because they will follow you as long as they can. Black Mamba. Get ready to meet the Usain Bolt of the snake world, the Black Mamba. This slithery speedster is the fastest snake in the world, and with a name like Mamba, you know it's not something to mess with. So if you ever find yourself face to face with a black mamba, just remember to give them their space and back away slowly. Trust me, you don't want to challenge this sprinting serpent to a race. Mosquito. You know those pesky bugs that buzz around your ear and leave you itching and scratching all over? Yeah, those are mosquitoes, and don't let their small size fool you. These little bloodsuckers are responsible for more human deaths than any other animal on the planet. How, you ask? By transmitting deadly diseases like malaria, dengue fever, and Zika virus. Trust me, you don't want to mess with these tiny terrors. So next time you hear that high-pitched whine, grab the bug spray and protect yourself from the deadliest animal on Earth, the mosquito. Stonefish. If you thought getting a paper cut was painful, wait until you hear about the stonefish. This little fish may not look like much, but it packs a punch with its venomous spines that can cause excruciating pain, paralysis, and get this, the venom is so potent that victims have been known to beg for amputation just to stop the pain. So next time you're out snorkeling, be sure to watch where you step, or you might end up with a nasty surprise from the deadliest fish in the world, the stonefish. Brown recluse spider. This 8-legged terror is a master of disguise, blending in with its surroundings and striking when you least expect it. Its venom is like a slow-acting time bomb, silently eating away at your flesh until it's too late to stop it. And don't be fooled by their size. These tiny terrors can bring down a full-grown adult with just one bite. So watch where you step and check your shoes before putting them on, because the brown recluse could be waiting to strike at any moment. Stay safe, my friends. Great white shark. You know what's scarier than a shark in a horror movie? A real-life great white shark. These bad boys can grow up to 20 feet long and have a bite force that can crush bones. And let's not forget about their famous razor-sharp teeth. One bite from these guys can be deadly. So the next time you're swimming in the ocean, remember to keep your eyes peeled for the great white shark, the ultimate predator of the sea. Redback spider. These pesky little creatures are found all over Australia, and their bite can be a real pain. Their venom is no joke. It can make you feel like your whole body's on fire. And in some cases, it can even lead to death. That's why it's important to keep an eye out for these sneaky spiders and make sure you're not their next victim. But here's the thing. As much as we may dislike them, redback spiders are actually pretty fascinating creatures. They're part of the widow spider family, and their females are notorious for eating their male counterparts after mating. Talk about a bad breakup. Tiger shark. Check out the tiger shark, a big bad predator of the ocean. These bad boys have been known to attack humans and are one of the most dangerous sharks out there. With their razor-sharp teeth and incredible hunting abilities, they're a force to be reckoned with. If you see one in the water, it's best to give them plenty of space and let them do their thing. Cape buffalo. Africa's version of the Hulk. These big boys can weigh up to a whopping 2,000 pounds, making them one of the biggest and baddest creatures out there. And here's the thing, they're not afraid to throw down. They've been known to take on lions and even humans, and let me tell you, you don't want to mess with them. That's why they're also known as the Black Death. So if you ever find yourself face to face with one of these beasts, just remember to give them plenty of space and respect. Gila monster. This little dude might look like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, it's 100% real and 100% not to be messed with. Why? Because it's one of the only venomous lizards out there. That's right, this sneaky little guy packs a bite that can cause some serious pain and swelling. But here's where things get mysterious. nobody really knows why it's venomous. Is it for hunting? Self-defense? Who knows? All we do know is that if you ever come across a Gila monster, it's best to give it some space. After all, you don't want to end up on the receiving end of a venomous bite from this cool but dangerous lizard. Poison dart frog. Get ready to meet the poison dart frog, the tiniest but deadliest amphibian out there. These little guys might look like they belong in a Disney movie with their bright colors, but don't be fooled by their cuteness. They're actually serving up a warning that says, "I dare you to mess with me." And you really shouldn't. You see, their skin secretes a venomous toxin that can knock you out cold faster than you can say ribbit. It's no wonder they're one of the most poisonous creatures on the planet. So if you ever come across a poison dart frog in the wild, do yourself a favor and stay far away. Trust me, you don't want to mess with these tiny but fierce frogs. Portuguese man-o'-war. This thing is like a freaky alien that was plopped in the ocean. It looks like a jellyfish, but it's actually a whole colony of different organisms working together, like some kind of underwater Voltron. But don't be fooled by its trippy colors and otherworldly appearance. Those tentacles can reach up to 165 feet long and pack a punch like Mike Tyson in his prime. Its venom can paralyze you and send you straight to Davy Jones's locker. So if you're ever out for a swim in the ocean and you see this bad boy floating around, I suggest you swim in the opposite direction. Trust me, you don't want to mess with this sea monster. Piranha. Piranhas are notorious for their sharp teeth and aggressive reputation. I mean, who hasn't seen those crazy movies where they go on a feeding frenzy and chomp through everything in sight? But the truth is, these fish are usually pretty chill, unless they feel threatened. Sure, they might look like they're straight out of a horror movie, but if you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. That being said, it's still pretty nerve-wracking to swim in water where they live. I don't know about you, but I'll stick to the pool, thank you very much. Anaconda. This slithering serpent is one of the largest and most powerful snakes in the world, capable of crushing its prey with its deadly constriction abilities. And when I say large, I mean large. These bad boys can grow up to 30 feet long. While they mostly stick to snacking on animals like deer and capybaras, they have been known to take down humans who dare to venture into their territory. So if you ever find yourself face to face with an anaconda, be sure to give it plenty of space, unless you want to end up as its next snack. Bull shark. Move over, great white, because this creature is the real danger to humans. With its sneaky ways, the bull shark is a master of deception and can strike at any moment. Unlike other sharks, this beast prefers the shallow, freshwater areas where humans like to cool off. It lurks in the shadows, waiting for its next prey to come into view. And when it does, it strikes with a ferocity that is unmatched. So, the next time you venture into the murky waters, be on the lookout for the bull shark, for it is a creature of mystery and danger, lurking just beneath the surface, waiting for its next victim to cross its path. Saltwater crocodile. Alright folks, let's talk about one of the most rebel reptiles out there, the saltwater crocodile. This monster can grow up to a whopping 23 feet long and weigh over a ton. I mean, that's like having a car-sized croc swimming around in the water. And let's not forget those jaws. They're so strong they can literally crush bones and even metal. So if you're ever in the presence of a saltwater croc, just remember to keep your distance and give them the respect they deserve. Box jellyfish. Now let's talk about this deadliest but the prettiest creature ever. It is the box jellyfish. Now, don't be fooled by its delicate and almost see-through appearance. This thing is a silent killer. Its venom is so potent that it can cause heart failure and kill you in just a few minutes. So if you're ever out there in the ocean and spot a box jellyfish, swim the other way as fast as you can. Trust me, you don't want to mess with this deadly beauty. Hammerhead shark. The hammerhead shark has a head that looks like it was flattened with a hammer. But don't let their strange appearance fool you. These sharks are top predators in the ocean. They can sense prey with incredible accuracy, and their powerful jaws make short work of their meals. While they're not known for attacking humans, it's probably best to give them a wide berth just in case. Hippopotamus. The African river holds many secrets, but perhaps the most dangerous one lurks just beneath the surface. Beware the hippopotamus, for they may appear docile, but they are anything but. With a single snap of their powerful jaws, they can shatter bones and end lives in an instant. These massive beasts are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than any other large animal. Yet they remain shrouded in mystery. How can something so seemingly gentle be so deadly? Perhaps it is their ancient lineage, tracing back to a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Or maybe it is simply their fierce determination to protect their territory at all costs. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: never underestimate the deadly nature of a hippopotamus. Pufferfish. Oh, the pufferfish. This little guy might look cute and harmless, but don't let its innocent appearance fool you. This fish is the Chuck Norris of the sea. It's a total spark plug. In some countries, it's even considered a delicacy. But let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. See, the pufferfish has organs that are filled with toxins that can take you down faster than a shot of tequila. One wrong move and you can end up paralyzed, or even worse, dead. So if you're ever offered a bite of a pufferfish, make sure it's been prepared by a trained professional. Trust me, your life is worth more than a fancy meal. Blacktip reef shark. Blacktip reef shark. Don't let their size fool you. These little guys are tough cookies. They may be small, but they are sneaky predators that can attack humans, especially if you're hanging out in shallow waters. So if you're planning on going for a swim or a paddle in the ocean, keep your eyes peeled for these little guys. They might look harmless, but they have a reputation for being quite the troublemakers. But don't let that scare you too much. As long as you're aware of your surroundings and keep a safe distance from these sharks, you should be just fine. And who knows, you might even get lucky and catch a glimpse of one of these incredible creatures in its natural habitat. Australian funnel-web spider. If you're planning a trip to the land down under, beware of the Australian funnel-web spider. This arachnid is a real killer. With venom so potent, it can send you to the great beyond in just a matter of hours. And don't be fooled by its small size and cute little things. This spider packs a punch that will leave you gasping for air. So keep your eyes peeled and your spider sense tingling, because one wrong move and you could be in serious trouble. American crocodile. This is the American crocodile, a true titan of the reptilian world. The elusive creature can be found lurking in the shadows of both North and South America, patiently waiting for its prey to cross its path. With a set of jaws that could crush a steel beam like a toothpick, this beast is not to be trifled with. But there's something mysterious about this creature, something that draws us in and leaves us in awe. Perhaps it's the way it moves so gracefully through the water, or the way it can disappear in an instant, leaving no trace behind. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure. If you ever find yourself face to face with an American crocodile, you'll be in for one heck of a ride. Sydney funnel-web spider. Did you know that the Sydney funnel-web spider is basically the Australian funnel-web spider's BFF? And let me tell you, their venom is no joke. It can knock you out faster than a kangaroo bouncing on a trampoline. Plus, if you get bitten by one of these creepy crawlies, you could end up with respiratory failure or even die. So make sure you steer clear of these 8-legged critters if you happen to come across them. Safety first, folks. Elephants. The gentle giants that can turn into raging beasts. Now, I know we all love these intelligent and majestic creatures, but let's not forget they're also one of the biggest and most powerful animals on land. And when they feel threatened, they're not afraid to throw down. They've been known to attack and even kill humans who got too close to their turf. So if you're ever in the presence of an elephant, be sure to give them their space and show them the respect they deserve. Trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to these big guys. Inland taipan. If you're not a fan of snakes, then you better steer clear of the inland taipan, mate. This snake is not to be messed with, as it's considered the most venomous snake in the world. Its venom is so deadly that it can cause multiple organ failure and can kill a human in less than an hour. Talk about fierce. Despite its fearsome reputation, the inland taipan is actually a pretty fascinating creature. It has an incredible sense of smell and can detect prey from miles away. Plus, its venom is being studied for its potential to help treat certain medical conditions. Who knew this lethal creature could have a softer side? The subscriber's pick. This image shows a huge predator of the world of water, with its weird horrifying mask and tentacles showing. We also see a boat nearby comparing, which we can see how big the size of the creature is. But well, no matter how creepy this may look, it's not real. Instead, it is an image created through Photoshop. Still, with the ocean being only 3% discovered, who knows? Maybe this actually might be real too. What do you guys think about it? Black Caiman. This crocodile is like the Hulk of the animal kingdom. It's one tough customer. And let me tell you, if you ever find yourself in its neck of the woods, you better watch your back. This bad boy has been known to attack humans, so you don't want to mess with it. I mean, just imagine coming face to face with a creature that's built like a tank, has jaws that could crush a car, and is just itching for a fight. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. So, if you're planning a trip to South America, make sure you steer clear of this feisty dude's territory. A ghost. Let's check out this clip caught on a home security camera outside a house. You can hear faint footsteps before a blurry figure appears and moves across the screen. Since the video quality is poor, it's hard to make out any details. Is it a prowler or could it be something paranormal? Upon closer inspection, the figure seems to briefly disappear when it reaches the center of the screen. This leaves us wondering if it's just a camera glitch or if there's something more sinister going on. A Chupacabra. These two men kept hearing strange voices from their backyard and eventually decided to go check. But what they did not know was that they were in for a surprise. A huge monster was seen running to hide from them, but that did not stop the friends there. They had to go check, and that is when we see the terrifying face. The video ends right there, so let's just hope both of them are okay. An alien. The folks who were used to discovering fishes on the shore were taken aback when they stumbled upon a strange human-like creature that had washed upon the beach. It appeared to be a miniature version of a human, with a slimy coating all over its body and small limbs. The more they examined it, the more it mystified them, especially when they observed it breathing and slightly shifting its eerie body. What do you think it was? A creepy being. While a farmer was out with his goats and cows, he sensed that something was not okay. So he took his camera out and started checking the area. And what he found was this creepy black creature with big horns at the very edge of his property. Even though the creature did not look interested in coming near or harming the man, it was still good that he only recorded the thing and did not try to go near. An angel. This incredible video was taken in Jakarta, Indonesia on September 11, 2011. You can see a radiant winged being that looks like an angel descending from the sky and touching down on the ground before taking off again. When people saw this video, they started calling the figure the Angel of Jakarta. Some people even thought it might be a guardian angel sent down. However, there's always a chance that this might be fake. A strange woman. In 2016, a strange video surfaced online showing a woman shopping at a mall. Suddenly, an item falls behind her, and she puts it back on the shelf. Then she starts acting weirdly, as if something is controlling her. She drops her shopping and writhes on the floor, screaming loudly. Her screams even push the onlookers away. As the man in black tries to hold her down, the woman calms down, but then lets out a final scream, which makes objects in the store move and the security camera flicker. A mystery light. This video was filmed by a guy from Mexico. Some people who have watched it are saying it's one of the most clear sightings of a UFO ever caught on camera. Against a totally dark sky, you can see a weird blue circle that looks like it's morphing into different shapes. Apparently, this man had this strange thing hovering over his house for about a half an hour before it vanished. What do you think it might be? A waterbender. Have you seen this video that's been going viral lately? It's really interesting. Nobody knows where it's from, but it seems to have been filmed in Africa. In the video, a group of people are gathered around a woman standing in the water. and it looks like some sort of ritual is taking place. But then something crazy happens. All of a sudden, the water recedes super fast, and the bay is completely dry where others are standing. People freaked out and said that the shaman caused the water to shift using some kind of divine power. But nothing was ever explained by anyone. A witch. A bizarre figure dressed in white was spotted standing directly under the window of a house where the mother and her baby had been only moments before. It appeared as though the figure knew where the family was located. The incident left the woman feeling shaken and terrified, with no logical explanation for what had just happened. Some say it was a witch, while others think it was something else. Still, it remains a mystery. A levitating creature. Whether it was an extraterrestrial being or simply an optical illusion, this video is fascinating to watch. A large group of individuals gathered to witness this bizarre creature, which appeared to be levitating in mid-air while wearing wings on its arms and feet. Although it resembled a mermaid or an alien, it actually looked more like a boy. However, the reality behind the levitation was not as mysterious as it seemed. In fact, it was just a simple trick involving thin strings that helped the individual hover in the air. A UFO. A pilot was on his usual routine, flying a plane from one city to another. But what he did not know was that he was about to come across a sight he had ever imagined, a UFO. Now, for those of you thinking it was just a balloon, those don't fly forwards, they go upwards. And also, balloons do not have this kind of speed. So nope, that wasn't a balloon. To me, it totally looks like a UFO. Bigfoot. In this video, Rick Dyer, a self-proclaimed Bigfoot tracker, claimed to have killed the elusive creature. The video shows a tense moment where the massive beast attacks the man holding the camera. Afterwards, Dyer provides a few pictures, claiming they're of the Bigfoot he killed. So do you think it was really a Bigfoot that he killed, or was he just lying straight away? A cheetah. This clip features an American tourist who got an unexpected guest on a safari in Tanzania. Well, Britton Hayes from Seattle got a special visitor in the form of a cheetah who jumped right into the back seat of his vehicle. And if that wasn't wild enough, another cheetah decided to join in on the fun. Poor Hayes was frozen with fear, praying he wouldn't become dinner for the big cats. Weird sea creatures. A few years ago, there was a video that became really popular online. It showed a strange sea creature that some people had caught and filmed. A lot of folks believe it's the real deal and pretty creepy too. The creature looks a bit like a sea hare, but with some serious sharp teeth inside its mouth. Honestly, I don't know what it was up to, but it definitely gave me the heebie-jeebies. An open grave. While paying a visit to his loved ones in the cemetery, a guy stumbled upon something peculiar. He noticed a grave that was partially open and seemed like it was being destroyed. As he went closer, he was taken aback to see the remains of a body buried there, including a tall skeleton that was around 1.8 meters tall. But that wasn't all. There were other skulls and bones inside the grave, which hinted at some sort of witchcraft. However, nothing was ever really explained or cleared up. A mountain witch. This video features a man named Hassan, who is an explorer of witches. He voluntarily searches for witches, and in this particular video, he visits a witch mountain to find one. To his surprise, he actually spots a witch dressed in black clothes and holding a stick, which seems to be made from an animal skull. Initially, she was sitting at the cave entrance, but when she saw the YouTuber, she went inside and started mumbling some spells. Suddenly, a stone hit Hassan's face, which was a signal for him to back off as the witch didn't want to be disturbed. A clingy octopus. Imagine you're out scuba diving, and when you surface for air, you discover an octopus that won't let go of your back. In a recent video, a diver experienced this unexpected surprise and was trying everything he could to shake off the clingy cephalopod. Despite moving in different directions, the octopus wouldn't budge, and the diver started feeling uncomfortable with its sharp beak and sticky suckers. Perhaps the octopus just wanted a hug. What do you think? A ghost. As the driver was cruising down the Queensland Highway, little did he know that he was in for a surprise. As he continued driving, he spotted something unusual on the side of the road. To his shock, he and other onlookers saw a ghostly figure standing in the middle of the road. The ghost, which appeared to be a pure white child, was just a few inches above the ground. The eerie sighting quickly gained fame and was dubbed the Ghost Child by many. However, some skeptics argued that it might have been just a human baby who happened to wander in the middle of the road.